one touch, baby, I line up the dominoes, 1, 2, knock them down just for fun, and you fall for me, cause I got what you need. Eeny, meeny, miny, more, catch a lover by his door, pick them up, then let them go, going through the motions like it's my job. Eeny, meeny, miny, more, who's the baddest of them all? Can't hold on to what's not yours, that's for sure. I don't want your love songs of me, love me not. I'll just keep dancing here, and I don't spin in my head, no one in my bed. I'm good with me, myself, and I. Tell me that I'm all you want, got it back for me 100. July, summer, miss me like no other. Touch and it turns to gold, my love, I keep it close. I'll have you on your knees, oh. Eeny, meeny, miny, more, catch a lover by his door, pick them up, then let them go, going through the motions like it's my job. Eeny, meeny, miny, more, who's the baddest of them all? Can't hold on to what's not yours, that's for sure. Don't want your love songs of me, love me not. I'll just keep dancing here, and I don't spin in my head, no one in my bed. I'm good with me, myself, and I am golden, act like you know it, walking on roses, wherever I go, you know that I'm so golden, avenues for it, walking on roses, baby, I'm golden, yeah. Don't want your love songs of me, love me not. I'll just keep dancing here, and I don't spin in my head, no one in my bed. I'm good with me, myself, and I. 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 Ooh, tell me I'm the one you really like. You feel so good, I swear that I might die in the night. Next to you, I'm a fighter for your love, and I'm over the moon. The things I would do for you, I move with the way your body's making waves. Ooh, touch me and I think I wanna stay in your arms. Might let you break my heart, light me up, yeah, I'm so into you. The things I would do. Light me up, I'm higher than the clouds. Drunk on ice, no, I'm not coming down. Give you everything I got, forever. Darling, I swear you were made for me. Can't deny it's all riding on your energy. If heaven is a place, then it's in your eyes. Wanna love you till the end of time. Like the way your hands are tracing me. Can't deny it's all riding on your ecstasy. If heaven is a place, then it's in your eyes. Wanna love you till the end of time. Oh, I got neon colors in my room. Don't ever want another, only you in my head, only you in my bed. Light me up, yeah, I think that I'm doomed. The things I would do. Light me up, I'm higher than the clouds. Drunk on ice, no, I'm not coming down. Give you everything I got, forever. Darling, I swear you were made for me. Can't deny it's all riding on your energy. If heaven is a place, then it's in your eyes. Wanna love you till the end of time. Like the way your hands are tracing me. Can't deny it's all riding on your ecstasy. If heaven is a place, then it's in your eyes. Wanna love you till the end of time. Darling, I swear you were made for me. Can't deny it's all riding on your energy. If heaven is a place, then it's in your eyes. Wanna love you till the end of time. Like the way your hands are tracing me. Can't deny it's all riding on knee-jerk reaction is fight or flight. First sign of color, I run and hide. But you came like rain on a summer night, and I think you're rewiring my mind. I've been taking cover under my skin, but I wanna step outside and take it all in. 'Cause baby, it's like a light storm to be yours. Thunder crashing till the sky's torn. You're like a light storm, a light storm. Oh. Touching on some kind of high. You're painting scenes on my storyline, so carry me where you like. I'm used to taking cover under my skin, but I wanna step outside and take it all in. 'Cause baby, it's like a light storm to be yours, finding freedom in the downpour. You're like a light storm, a light storm. Oh. Baby, it's like a light storm to be yours. Feelings flooding through the front door. You're like a light storm, a light storm.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're in for an incredible night. Oh, we're taking it up a notch. I can't believe what I'm seeing right now. Wes and Mike TZ coming all strong, straight into the end zone. Hey, be sure you stick around because we're only getting warmed up.
I kept the faith, keeping the faith. I know you got it. Yeah, out of my way, give me some space, just family around me. Yeah, putting in work, won't say a word till they announce it. Hey, determined to get it, I'm focused and driven. What you know about it? Thanks to the sun. Hey, you see the melanin? Yeah, we just begun. Yeah, in my element, came through clean looking like a president. Martinelli porn, we celebrating with elegance. Yes, this for the women you see by my side. She gave me reason to fight. Yes, mama, we made it. I know that you proud. Dad always told me stay true to the route. This for the veal, golden the teal. Kids walk around with the golden they grill. Told you I'm focused, I never lost hope, and I'm giving them something they feel. I keep it trill, ain't no counterfeit. How does it feel if you doubted it? Still who we started with. Put down the seed, now it's harvesting. We make the art, then we market it, all of it. I kept the faith, keeping the faith. I know you got it. Yeah, out of my way, give me some space, just family around me. Hey, putting in work, won't say a word until they announce it. Hey, determined to get it, I'm focused and driven. What you know about it? I'm just working on my trophy speech. My trophy speech. I'm just working on my trophy speech. My trophy speech. This for the fam, this for the home team. Yeah. And I'm just working on my trophy speech.
I started making a list of some names that I gotta mention when I'm getting my trophy. Lot of folk wasn't with me in the gym. I was shooting around. I was trying to be Kobe. No time for the phony. Don't act like you know me. Got God on my side. I can stand on my lonely. Been on my ground so that wifey and I could just live a sweet life where exactly Cody. She wasn't there and I wrote your name down and I made a mistake. Gotta scribble it out. Snakes trying to slither in now. The ones that ain't put in been wanna reap benefits. They want some clout. That ain't what I'm about. I'm moving different and they moving foul. They gon' be tripping when my name announced. And the winner is Mike Cheesy. Congratulations. Cause I kept the faith, keeping the faith. I know you got it. Out of my way, give me some space, just family around me. Put it in work, won't say a word, till they announce it. Determined to get it, I'm focused and driven, so what you know about it? Yeah, I'm just working on my trophy speech.
My trophy speech.
I'm just working on my trophy speech.
My trophy speech.
See, this for the fam, this for the home team. I'm just working on my trophy speech.
My head feels like a fountain, overflowing, going upside down. Giving me more heart, sky higher than mountains. Kind of love could turn me inside out. Wanna be yours. Take me to Saturn while I'm still tangled up in your sheets. I'm leaving traces of golden, yeah, when you're holding me. No, I probably sound like I'm losing my mind, but I swear every time you look in my eyes. My head feels like a fountain, overflowing, going upside down. Giving me more heart, sky higher than mountains. Kind of love could turn me inside out. Wanna be yours, ooh, forevermore. Wanna be yours, ooh, wanna be yours. Wanna be yours. Don't need a light in the dark with you, it's a neon dream. I'm sleeping with all the sparks, yeah, you gotta pull on me. No, I probably look like I'm losing my mind, but I swear every time your hands in mine. My head feels like a fountain, overflowing, going upside down. Giving me more heart, sky higher than mountains. Kind of love could turn me inside out. Wanna be yours, ooh, forevermore. Wanna be
If you open your eyes, you see every house, poles lights out in the neighborhood. You grew up in all your friends. They're calling you, but you're still running from the fate you thought defining your life until you opened your eyes. Till you opened your eyes. A couple years, couple felonies. No one's gonna hire you now. You're making moves just to make money, so mama had to kick him out. And as the days go by, all she does is cry, hoping that you open your eyes to see everything. Poles lights out in the neighborhood. You grew up in all your friends, calling you, but you're still running from the fate you thought defining your life until you opened your eyes. Until you opened your eyes. And your face all alive. So just open up your eyes and see the family that you left behind was what you needed the whole time. You were just too young to understand. Failures don't define your life. You fucked it up and you're alright. Now that you've been given another chance, you hold him in your hands. If you open your eyes, you'll see a red brick house, poles lights out in the neighborhood. You grew up in all your friends, calling you, but you're still running from the fate you thought defining your life. From the fate you thought defining your life until you opened your eyes.
my choice for America's Cup winner this year. Don't let me down.
I can see Thompson.
Didn't Joseph and Truel, bro?
We'll say Thompson.
I think Truel's going to bring home America's Cup this time around.
Big B.
SWC should be amazing this year.
Speed lead on the side of Big V is Big V. I see the giant net coming out.
You have 3 monsters around you, but they're all
Thompson is going to be taking game action.
We're hoping for to take it in game.
Win one right here, of course, Jiwoo. It's a big victory for Big V.
Although I didn't like it, is getting a lot of turns here. It's giving a lot of protection of TVs.
Summoners War World Arena Championship format. Tournament favorite is our first ever Summoners War World Arena Champion. That's enough! He takes it! BD is our champion! It's flash!
John is going to be this year's SWC champion.
Legendary like my birthplace. It's my time like my birthday.
My choice for America's Cup winner this year. Don't let me down.
I can see Thompson.
Didn't Joseph and Truel, bro?
We'll say Thompson.
I think Truel's going to bring home America's Cup this time around.
Big B.
SWC should be amazing this year.
Speed lead on the side of Big V is Big V. I see the giant net coming out.
You have 3 monsters around you, but they're all
Thompson is going to be taking game action.
We're hoping for to take it in game.
Win one right here, of course, Jiwoo. It's a big victory for Big V.
Although I didn't like it, is getting a lot of turns here. It's giving a lot of protection of TVs.
Summoners War World Arena Championship format. Tournament favorite is our first ever Summoners War World Arena Champion.
He takes it! BD is our champion! It
Going to be this year's SWC champion.
Legendary like my birthplace. It's my time like my birthday.
Hello. Welcome back to Summoners World Championship 2022. I am Sean B, and today I'll be hosting the APAC qualifier Group C Day 2. We had Day 1 yesterday, and today is Day 2 for Group C. It's going to be an exciting day. I hope you guys are ready, and welcome to the live stream of this APAC qualifier. I'm really glad you guys can join us. Really appreciate your support. Thank you so much. I see you guys in the comment. I see you. So really appreciate you guys being here. Today will be Day 2 for Group C. Group C, if you just joined, is the Japanese group. We have some of the strongest Japanese player in Summoners War Sky Arena competing for one. Wait, no. Somebody got the ticket yesterday already. And all the players today will be competing for the remaining ticket for the APAC Regional Cup that's going to happen in Bangkok after the qualifier is over. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be very intense because there is no more chance for them to fight again if they lose today. And let's do a quick review of the SWC 2022 schedule from August 6th to November 12th. Over $200,000 for the prize. That is insane. That is a lot, and a lot of re-app pack and a lot of legendary scroll right there. So I hope that somebody who will fight their best will get their hands on the prize money. We're gonna have so many cups available for you guys. And let's take a look at the APAC prelim schedule. It will go from August 6th to August 28th. We are now almost over with the preliminary. We only have next week, and today will be the last day of Group C. The prelim will be happening in best of 3, but the final will be best of 5. And the Cups and the World Final will be best of 5 because it's going to be more intense. So this is the result of yesterday's matches. Osir will be the first qualified player for the APAC Cup from Group C. Look at all the other names they lost yesterday, but they still have another opportunity today to fight their way through and get the remaining ticket. But it will not be easy for those who lost at the first round yesterday. because people like MATSU, KAME, Takuzo, or Kaiba will have to fight all the way from the lowest loser position, all the way to the fight with YUMARU. So YUMARU, who lost at the final match yesterday, will only have to fight one opponent today. So it's going to be exciting. And the first one is going to be between MATSU and KAME. MATSU is one of the strongest players in Japan or in the world. He's also a giant icon in SWC. He's been here pretty much every year. So you know his name, you know his face, you know exactly who he is. But can he make it to APAC this year? And that's the exciting part about Summoners. You don't know whether the legendary player will even make it to the APAC Cup, let alone the World Cup all the way in November. So it's going to be exciting, and it's going to be a lot of pressure for MATSU if he wants to get the remaining ticket to the APAC Regional Cup. And all the other players, they want that ticket as well, because winning today means prize money, and winning today means they have another chance at winning the huge prize money at the World Final. So it's going to be super exciting. We saw a lot of new things happening yesterday, especially from YUMARU, because he pulled out that Delphoid that shocked everybody. And it was rather effective as well. So today, I think it's going to be as exciting, because people are going to be pulling out their secret weapon, their pocket pick, because they need it for today. The only way to win is probably to surprise your opponent. So let's get started really, really soon with the very first match of Group C Day 2. I can't wait to see what MATSU will bring to the table, because when he fought in the World Final years ago, I was able to watch it live in Korea, and it was one of the hypest things ever. But today, will he have that opportunity to get to the APAC Cup? We have to see his performance in the very first game, MATSU versus KAME. So he lost to YUMARU 2-1 yesterday. Didn't do so well. So let's see if he's going to perform better today. He's ready. And this is his last chance. But KAME is not somebody that's going to do something normal, because KAME has his own strategy. And is MATSU prepared for that very particular strategy? Because he got the opportunity to watch KAME fought yesterday. And it wasn't something original. I mean, it was something original. It wasn't something ordinary. So, KAME is using a lot of one-shot, quick damage to kill one or two units immediately. But that didn't do so well against ETOWARU, because he kind of figured out KAME. KAME has a very rare LD Nat fighter you see in competitive matches, the Light Phoenix Eludia. I'm not sure if he will bring it out today. But let's see if KAME has what it takes to find one of the giant icon of SWC. The first match is about to start really soon, so grab a drink and get to your seat. It's gonna be super exciting. Only in APAC you see the cast is vibing to the music. Oh my god. Let's go, guys. But the best thing about this match is going to be KAME's hair. So what is going to be the pre-ban here? So I think KAME will probably pre-ban the Yeonhong if he wants to take first turn. And there's a big chance MATSU is going to pre-ban maybe one of KAME's signature unit, like the Daphnis or the Ethna. Because MATSU get the first pick, he might steal the Nana as well. He's going to take away the Molong from KAME, and Yeonhong's getting banned by KAME. Because Yeonhong is one of MATSU's signature unit, and it is also a very tough unit to fight against if you're using some sort of a turn one strategy. And as expected, MATSU took the Nana away from KAME as well. He has now rendered KAME's strategy kind of useless, almost. But hey, you never know. When you find RTA ladder, you lose Nana all the time, because Nana is a very popular first pick unit. And I think KAME will have a counter strategy for that. He's going with Ciara Wusa, a very strange first two pick, because usually nowadays you will see Oliver and Shizuka. But maybe KAME doesn't have those units. So it makes sense to pick the less popular option nowadays, which is going to be Ciara and Wusa. And to counter this Wusa, we have a Praha for the AoE strip, and Praha has been one of the most popular unit, also have a staggering win rate in APAC. Rarely you see a unit that popular, but also super effective at the same time. And we have the counter pick is that's going to be Mouse and Vert. He is switching it up today. He's going with something really different. And that Masha is looking like she's going to have to fight one of the strongest water unit right there, the Water Sky Surfer. So what is going to be the last two pick here? It's going to be Heavy Water from MATSU. It's going to be Oliver and more. So he has 2 Stripper and then he has 2 follow-up damage dealer. So MATSU team is now complete and is very, very well balanced. But KAME, what is going to be your counter strategy? Are you banning the Oliver and picking another water unit? He's going to pick another healer that's going to be Riley. So it seems it might be a ban on the Masha. He's going to take that Dinah, so I think the Masha ban is solidified by the last pick right there, because even with 2 water unit like Wusa and the Mouse, controlling the Masha is not something can be easily done without a strong strip or just strong control. And I think MATSU is probably going to ban out. He's going to ban out the Diana, taking away the strong win unit last pick because his team is very water focused. And having 3 water unit against Diana is definitely not a good thing to do. But the thing is, MATSU has a lot of strip and control. But he doesn't have a strong control for Vert unless the Praha start with a strip into a Vile Sleep. But let's see what happened first turn. It's going to be damage on the Oliver, doing a lot of damage on the Oliver. Even though being water, Mouse is an incredible unit against pretty much anything because his damage ignore defense. Oh, starting off strong already. And maybe the Praha is going to go for the sleep here. The speed tune is really, really well done. Things are moving exactly according to plan with a strip into defense break, now into damage and control. As you can see, MATSU with his impeccable speed tuning and incredible rune as well. Look at the damage done by Oliver, but Ciara is going to violent pro out of the sleep, land the bomb on the Oliver, trying to stop the Oliver domination. But is that going to be enough? Will that bomb stun? Because that Wusa is going to drop so quickly and Nana will get an extra stack. So right now, KAME is in a lot of trouble because he hasn't done anything to the enemy team yet and his team is already half dead. Wusa is going to go down and I'm pretty sure that Vert is going to go down very soon as well. Oliver is going to take away the Ciara next bomb and I think he's done with his job. The Mouse going to get another violent prop, but that did not result into a stun. And the Vert is going to go down as well. The Pra heal is available for another round of sleep on the enemy. She's not going to use it, and she's going to keep going with the damage. Because taking down the enemy is way better than sleeping them. Might as well sleep them forever. But maybe she was saving the heal for this moment to bring Oliver back to more than half HP and also giving the entire team speed buff. And now the Sierra, if you detonate that bomb, you'll wake up the Pra and the Pra can even do more damage. Will you detonate the bomb? She will not detonate the bomb and she will have to eat the attack break from the Nana. But Oliver is still alive, strong and healthy. Take that bomb damage, but comes back to life because Nana still has 2 more Soul Stone available. And how can these 2 units bring down pretty much it? This is a 2v6 because Nana has 2 more revive. So the odds of KAME winning this is more, it's probably less than 0. So first game went the way of MATSU. He bring in strip, he bring in defense break, control and damage. And the team synergy was incredible. The speed tuning was flawless. Everything happened according to his plan. He strip, he sleep, and he deal damage. And that was pretty much it. The only thing that KAME could do was hoping for the Mouse to stun something in turn 1. And that didn't happen. So the Oliver started going. It was almost immediately over at that point. Now we are going to game number 2. So if there's gonna be any difference, KAME has to make it right now. What is going to be the pre-ban this time? Because now he knows MATSU has the Yeonhong available. And what is good with Yeonhong? Let me tell you. I can't because there are too many things that are good with Yeonhong nowadays. So he probably has to pre-ban either the Marsha or maybe a Dominic pre-ban. And I think MATSU has the option to pre-ban, well, Mouse? It's gonna be a Nana and it's gonna be an Oliver pre-ban here. So no speed lead for MATSU. KAME will not have the Nana first pick because MATSU took it away from him once again, locking KAME into a Nana-less situation. KAME is gonna be first picking, potentially. This is a tough one. Maybe he's gonna take the Marsha. If he has one, he's gonna take the Shizuka. So if you take my Water Reviver, I'll bring in another Water Reviver. But MATSU can potentially go for the Yeonhong and Changpeng position to control this Shizuka. Gonna start off with Praha once again and the Marsha follow-up damage. So Praha is just incredible, guys. If you're not using Praha, if you thought that Praha was nerfed in the previous balance patch, maybe it's time to pick that unit up because it's doing a great job for all these SWC players. If you have Vio, Will, and Praha, she'll do so much damage, cycle turn all the time, and she can actually sleep the enemy turn 1 without going to sleep herself if she has a Will Rune. So KAME is going to go for a Vanessa Verd. I'm not sure what he's trying to do here, to be honest, but I feel like the follow-up can be Daphnis and Ethna, but he will lack speed lead. And MATSU is going to take that speed lead more. Follow-up maybe with... He needs some control, potentially. He's going to go with more protection, actually. He's going to go with Ewusa here. So, right now, it's also water heavy once again. So, KAME can potentially pick up some win unit and ban the last pick. Potentially. But, I mean, a Bovo is pretty good. So, that's going to be his win unit of choice. The Dinah once again. But what is going to be the last pick here? Is it going to be... It's going to be Mouse once again for damage. But is that going to be enough against MATSU? Last pick for MATSU here, he can pick so many things because you can ban Shizuka, take away the immunity, and pick a strong last pick AoE debuff unit like a Rika, for example. Or he can ban out the Vanessa and try to go for the quick kill. Or he can ban out the Mouse and go for more sustain. He can go for the quick shot. He's going to be going with Molong here. Potentially he's banning out either Shizuka or Vanessa. So he can quickly kill the anti-death unit because one of them has the revive mechanic. And I think KAME will probably... He's going to ban out the only immunity unit on the side of MATSU, which is going to be the Wusa. And Dinah is going to get banned out. So he's letting the Vanessa, Verd, Mouse, Shizuka stay. And that is quite dangerous because right now MATSU cannot really quickly kill somebody because there are 2 Reviver. And with the speed buff from the Praha, the Shizuka can abuse all that good juice and bring that to her team. It is going to be a very fast Verta heal, boosting the turn and also the big stun from the Mouse stun one, stopping the Molong from one-shotting anybody. But after turn 1, I think MATSU team is still rather strong and healthy. And now you know that the Vert is not going to be on revenge potentially. You can go for just... Oh, it is on revenge. And it is rather tanky as well. But the damage from the Marsha and the Vanessa is incredible. Right now the Praha can go for the sleep as well. Going to go for the sleep and not getting slept herself, providing speed buff for the team. And that will allow MATSU team to lap the enemy team rather easily. Also boosting the damage of the Marsha. And right now things are looking really, really bad. The Vert is at death door already with the Molong skill 3. Immediately the game turned into a 2v4 situation after MATSU taking 2 turns, and that's not looking too good. But Shizuka can still do something here with her skill 3, and now it's time to turn the table. Is this gonna be enough for the Mouse to capitalize on and kill somebody quickly? The Marsha drop from her beast. Vanessa, oh, but the thing about this revive is that it's not going to achieve anything. She might as well use it on herself to get the cooldown of the skill 3 back. Not going to use any of that just yet. Here's the Mouse trying to bring down the Marsha, but not quite yet. The problem with KAME team is there's no healing, so every piece of damage, even the glancing in from Marsha can be incredible. And the Mouse going to go down as well. Shizuka left alone. And there are 3 units looking at her right now. She gets stunned. She gets almost defense broken right there. But there's no way for her to fight back these 3 enemies. And I think this is over. MATSU completely dominated KAME, showing KAME who's the real SWC veteran. And he's moving on to the next round. Wow. That was just clean draft, pretty much. Because the thing about KAME team is that it doesn't achieve anything after turn 1. It did some damage, but it didn't kill anything. It didn't stun. It didn't even protect the team. So after turn 1, MATSU just have to dump everything he had. He has defense break, damage, sleep. He has so many things available to him after turn 1 because none of his units is dead. One of them is stunned, but that didn't really make a huge difference. And he completely destroyed KAME on the way to the next round. Incredible performance. He's not going to back down easy today. He's going to be one of the strongest contender for today's bracket. So every single player are probably watching him really closely to see, okay, so this is his speed. This is where he has his wheel runes. What is going to be the pick order? Will I steal MATSU Praha? All of that thought is probably circulating in the heads of all the other remaining players because he's gonna be a huge wall to pass for anyone else in this bracket. Alright, let's take a look at the highlight of the match that just happened. First, we have MATSU team just work like a well-oiled machine. Defense break, into control, into big damage coming out from Oliver, and 2 units gone pretty much after a couple different turns. And that's pretty much it. The moment you take 2 down and you have a Nana on your team, it is really, really hard to come back, even with a Nana nerf a couple patches ago, making her revive a rather weak revive, but still, it's still a revive regardless. So it's really hard to come back. And once again, look at this. KAME turn 1, nothing happened. And MATSU took turn 2 comfortably, destroying 2 units right off the bat. And the rest was just cleaning up. Incredible performance. So that was MATSU versus KAME. I was hoping for some comeback, some KAME just being the black sheep. Is that a word? Being the surprising factor today bracket, but that didn't really happen. So KAME journey in SWC will have to stop here, unfortunately, and I hope to see him again next year, coming back stronger than ever with a new strategy. But MATSU will be moving on. The veteran of SWC will be moving on. And the next one's going to be interesting as well. And whoever wins the next one, I think will be fighting MATSU. No, I think MATSU will be fighting someone else first. And then the ones who's going to win this next match will probably fight someone else as well. And then maybe MATSU is going to meet someone in stage 3. There are 4 stages today. And YUMARU is the final boss. I think MATSU will be fighting MARU, the female player with the Dark Demon. Incredible. I want to see that so much because it's going to be amazing. So, this round will be between Takuzo and Kaiba. These two are very, very strong as well, but unfortunately, they didn't really do too well yesterday. So, Takuzo lost to Maru because of the Dark Demon just overperforming yesterday. But today, he will do something different potentially. He's not going to find out Dark Demon yet. He's fighting Kaiba with an entirely different box. So maybe Takuzo will do better today. Man, that last Mephisto pick was a little bit too late. I remember as Oliver missed every single reset right off the bat. And I hope his RNG today is going to be better so that he perform better against his enemy. He pre-banned Yonhong, so he had pre-knowledge, and doesn't seem like he's gonna rock any LD5 as well. KAIBASHIRA TARO. So what will this man bring to the table today? Let's take a look. He didn't do so well against Osaru yesterday, but Osaru was the qualified champion yesterday. So He lost to the guy who was going to win it all. It wasn't so bad. Yeah, he has another opportunity today, and he has a very interesting unit. He picked Isis and Rakuni in the final match against Osaru. It didn't do so well, but definitely showed that he has something up his sleeve that we didn't expect at all. The Isis, the Rakuni, a different way of thinking, and I really enjoy that. So let's go into the match between Takuzo and KAIBASHIRA. And I'm gonna get my coffee. And you should too. All right. Let's get ready for Takuzo versus KAIBASHIRA Taro. So Takuzo will be on the left and Kaiba will be on the right. Let's take a look at the pre-ban here. Which one is it going to be? Is it going to be an LD Nat5 pre-ban, or are we seeing Oliver Marsha pre-ban? First belongs to Kaiba. So it's going to be Yeonhong Ragdoll pre-ban, two of the strongest LD Nat5 in this game, and probably very hard to be dealt with. Even though you find these units every day in high rank RTA, I think not having to deal with them is still a better option. So the meta in Japan bracket is Nana first pick. Everyone is out there trying to get the Nana early because they love going for damage team that can one-shot enemy quickly. Takuzo is going to pick up the Shizuka Oliver so he can control the enemy and also have a reviver. Here's the Marsha to counter Oliver. Is he going with a Changpeng? I would love to see some more stuff with Jamaya getting picked up here to counter Oliver, but it's still an experimental thing. Oh, that looks like MATSU team with the Praha and the Marsha. Oh, Takuzo, take out the Narsha and the mouse for some huge damage right off the bat immediately. And Kaiba's gonna pick up that Diana because there's no fire unit, but Diana is not exactly very good against Oliver and Narsha, so I'm not sure what his plan is, but I have a feeling Takuzo is gonna ban out the Nana and one-shot things very, very quickly. He can last pick a Molong here too. And with the Molly last pick right there, I think Takuzo might go for another big damage unit like a Molong for sure. But hey, he can still go with, let's say, a Changpeng or Savannah and ban out the fire unit. There are many ways he can go here, depending on which one he wants to ban. Is he going to go for more control and ban out the Molly or the Marsha? Or is he going to go for more damage and ban out the Nana? He's going to go for protection, actually. So I have a feeling he's banning out the Praha. But I think he's still going to ban out the Nana and then take away the Diana quickly. Maybe that's the plan? Or maybe ban the Diana because he has no fire unit. But I'm pretty sure Kaiba's probably going to be banning out the Narsha here. Narsha is just... it's just a nightmare. It's going to be banning out the Praha. So the Wusa stay, the Narsha getting banned out. He has the immunity and he has the control. He just has to keep this Diana locked down and his teams to be safe and not in too much trouble after the first couple turns. Here's the first turn for the Water Surfer. Big damage on the Diana. Almost close to 10k damage. Showing that he has very good artifact damage on Wind as well. Controlling the Diana almost immediately in turn 1. Shizuka cannot really provide any value here just yet, so she's probably going to take a little... She's going to use it on herself. I'm not sure why, because I don't think anyone's going to be able to do any real damage to her, but the one in trouble is definitely going to be the Oliver. And here is the mouse going for even more damage on the Diana, but the Molly healing was a little bit too much. Look at that damage from the Wusa. That is some strong wind damage artifact right there to deal that much damage on the Diana. And no more bubble coming out from the... Oh, maybe she used it so that she can spread it to everyone else. And that is incredible. I didn't think of that. Well done. No more bubble for the Molly, and this Dyna is definitely not going to take any turn anytime soon because every bit of damage from Takuzo team is headed towards this Diana. And this Oliver's not missing a single beat, but he's definitely missing some protection right now because the Masha is looking like it's hungry for some food. Oh, the Molly Violent Bro bring the Dyna HP back to a healthy amount and has the bubble air shield ready as well. This Masha going in, get the defense break, get the damage in, but the Shizuka has the soul protection available, so that Oliver is not going to go down just yet. But remember, you can still kill the Oliver to get the soul stack for the Nana. And finally, he started missing. Not getting the attack bar from the Diana is definitely going to be huge because the moment Diana start moving, things can get really, really dark soon, potentially. The Wusa probably going to go for skill 2 here. He's looking for a quick kill. No, he's going to go for the protection on the Oliver and get a Violent Pro to do a lot of damage on the Diana. Diana looks like it's going to go down anytime now with a turn from the mouse. And Diana's going to be taken down after so many attempts from Takuzo, but he finally got it done. And right now, the team is so strong because there's no more stripper coming out from Kaiba unless the Molly became a god stripper. But I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon because I doubt this Molly will get another turn anytime. And here is the damage being focused now on the Nana. Shizuka is trying to keep the team alive, also keeping the Oliver cooldown really fresh with a skill 2. So even if he miss a skill here or there, he's gonna be fine because Shizuka's gonna keep his cooldown up and running. Oh, all that damage getting fixed by the Molly, and the Oliver look like he's gonna be in trouble because the Masha is taking a turn very, very soon. And there's no way to stop it. Oh, land the attack bar reduction on the Masha as well. But finally, the Oliver's going to go down to the Masha. And one stack for the Nana. Nana getting slapped by the Wusa. Oh no, when a Pioneer starts sleeping people, that's when you don't feel safe anymore. And the problem with Kaiba team right now is that the Masha is facing 3 water unit. And all 3 water unit are rather tanky as well because Mouse can be built with speed HP and he can still do some incredible damage as you saw just now and being ultra tanky at the same time. As you can see right there, the Masha did 2000 damage and it barely left a scratch on this Water Sky Surfer. And look at the damage he can do to the Masha consistently every turn because it is bonus additional damage based on defense. If you want to take the damage away, you either put slow debuff on him or oblivion him. And right now, he has a defense break unit in front of him. Boom, 15,000 damage. And the Masha's gone as well. Takuzo will potentially get this first game easily. Wow. That is going to be so much damage from this mouse. Look at that. And he's so fast at the same time. He's lapping this Molly with ease. One more hit, and it's over. The thing about this unit is that it doesn't seem like it's doing a lot of damage because when you use auto unit, you're gonna be using skill 3 and crit with a lot of animation and stuff like that. But Mouse just casually dash towards you, and boom, suddenly half your HP is gone because he did so much damage ignoring defense. And that's game 1. Well done, Takuzo. He protected his team well. He chose the right target to focus on, and his victory was due to his superior strategy, pretty much. Because the enemy team didn't have any stripper to stop that from happening. And the Masha countered the Oliver well, I gotta say. But the Masha couldn't handle 3 water unit after the Oliver. That's the problem. You pick Masha to counter Oliver, but then the Oliver user can still bring in 3 water unit to make sure that your Masha will suffer after killing the Oliver. So when you pick Masha, remember, maybe slide another wind unit or 2 so that the water unit can be countered as well. Or if you're using Oliver and you are afraid of Masha, because I know you are, a lot of people use Oliver and a lot of people just have nightmare about Masha. Try incorporating more water unit in your draft and you'll see a drastic difference in how Masha can deal with them. The pre-ban is going to be Masha and Narsha. The Beast Rider meta is back in even the pre-ban stage. And the first pick will belong to Takuzo. I have a small feeling it might be a Nana first pick. So Nana first pick. Over there might be Oliver and the Shizuka. Oh no, it's going to be early Ragdoll. I'm not sure about the early Ragdoll because Nana plus Molong and Bover can be incredible. But it is going to be Oliver Yonhong, which can be insane as well, with a follow-up Molong and Dominic. So what's going to be the answer here against this combo? I asked for a Jemiah and I actually got to see a Jemiah. It's going to be Jemiah for Kaiba and a Chloe, both having speed lead, and they are a little bit more unpredictable because you don't see them all the time. So the way that the unit is built, is it Vile? Is it Nemesis? Is it Will? Is it Revenge? You don't know. And that's the cool thing. And here's the Molong, might be finishing off with the Dominic potentially for, it's going to be a Diana for the strip because looking like Kaiba is hiding behind a lot of immunity and invincibility. So last pick for Kaiba will have to be a damage dealer. It's going to be the Wind Monkey King, Xingzhe. And it is definitely a decent pick against the non-fire team coming out from Takuzo. And when things like Oliver and Diana start moving and aiming all the unit, the Wind Monkey can disturb their turn with a random, out of nowhere, slap to the face with a stun. It's going to be a Ragdoll ban. It's going to be a Yonhong ban. No LD in this match, just raw and dirty. What am I even talking about? Just good old elemental unit, okay? First one belongs to the Chloe, providing protection to the team. Jamai going next, probably to counter segments. He's pretty fast, but Jamai is doing no damage to the Diana. I was expecting a little bit harder of a spit from the dragon, but that didn't do too well. But at least the team is protected, and the Molong is not faster than the Oliver, unfortunately. But it's not easy to get that done. Molong going straight to the Jemiah, but Jemiah is still standing strong, and he's going to take that hit just fine. But will he stand strong after this Diana go? We shall see. It's going to be the soul protection for the Jemiah, the monkey taking his first turn. Is he going to go for skill 1 trying to stun the Diana to keep the Jemiah alive? Gonna go for the defense break and get violent prop, but no stun on the Diana. Diana can potentially strip the soul protection and kill the Jemiah, and she did, taking away the Jemiah with the soul protection. And maybe take... Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. That's gonna be a big stun for the monkey on the Diana. But the thing is, the immunity is going to run out. But you can still revive Jemiah for the cooldown reset, which can be pretty cool. And here is the Shizuka having stun and invincibility ready, and also defense break, and the monkey looking like is gonna be feasting on this Diana. Monkey going in, big damage with a huge crit on the Diana, and getting a lot of attack bar as well. Diana's in a lot of trouble, but if you kill Diana right now, she'll come back without the debuff and full attack bar. So is that a good move to do? He's hesitating. He's switching damage to somebody else. Is he going for it? Oh, the non-crit! How did he know he's gonna not crit the Diana? And now the Diana's gonna die to the dot and lose all the attack. But the reason on the Jemiah, Diana's coming back with no violent proc, no proc at all from anyone else, and the immunity is gonna go up once again. The monkey is gonna have another lunge with the horse. He's going in. He's going in. The defense break, and the stun is ready from the Shizuka as well to lock the entire enemy team down. And oh, he failed to lock down the Diana. Diana has the skill ready, going for the transformation, but might eat the revenge if you hit the monkey. No revenge coming out of monkey, and she managed to strip every single buff, not stunning the monkey though. And the Chloe is going to take down this horse, maybe? No, gonna heal first. Monkey's gonna take down the horse. Xingzhe coming in with a big damage. Is he gonna kill the Diana? He is going to try to stun the Oliver though. That is a decent play because Oliver is starting to move, and that might not be the best idea. So what is this Shizuka going to do here? Because the monkey is about to be controlled and taken down by both Molong and the Oliver. She's gonna try to reduce her own cooldown here. Monkey looking for some revenge. Get the revenge, but didn't get the stun. But the defense break is on the Monkey. Looking terrible because the Diana's gonna start going in. With defense break, the Monkey might go down here. The Monkey is going to go down to the Diana without any chance to even revenge. And the Diana's gonna get a violent proc as well. And she's gonna buff the shield to make sure that this win is in the bag. And it's pretty much over. He tried to go for the stun on the Oliver. That was good. But it just it didn't happen. And now defense break on the Shizuka with another violent proc from the Diana. And that will take the Shizuka down fairly easily. Ooh, resisted all of that. But I'm pretty sure she's not going to resist this crit on the face though. And Takuzo is going to take the second win as well. He is going to be moving on. Oh, I like that Jamaya pick so much. I like how the Monkey was dominating the Diana. But the soul protection, the soul stone, the soul stack from the Nana was a little bit too much to handle. Because when you kill the horse once, you gotta kill it 2 more times. And that was just hard. So the damage from the Molong on the Jamaya, maybe the Jamaya was a little bit too fast. Because if the Jamaya had the Chloe protection, he would have been alive by now. But because the Jamaya took that turn, and then it was the turn for Molong and Diana, it was really hard for Jamaya to survive. So the Nana meta is still strong and prevalent in the Japanese bracket. And they'll be using it throughout this bracket for sure. It's going to be the race to see which one get the first pick Nana. So I want to see more Nana pre-ban. Just taking it away. Because it's too incredible with these players. Alright guys, we're moving on to the highlight of the second match of today between Takuzo and Kaiba. So the first round, no strip coming out from Kaiba due to the Praha ban, and Takuzo had a pretty good time, just completely control the Diana, having a lot of protection from the Wusa and the Shizuka. It was no problem taking down the Diana. And then he just have to take down the enemy team one by one with the mouse incredible damage. Look at that. What a Sky Surfer. I would say, is he still underrated? I would say he's kind of underrated because he's not in the conversation a lot. But nobody can deny how strong he can be with good runes and artifact. Look at this moment, guys. I thought the Monkey was going to have it. And I realized that there are 2 more stack on Nana. So killing anything is not easy. I think he needed a slow debuff somewhere, but unfortunately, there was no slow debuff at all. If only the Jamaya could have landed some slow debuff, maybe Kaiba could have done it because there was no slow debuff. He couldn't out momentum the enemy team, even though he was taking a lot of turns and doing a lot of damage with the Monkey and the Shizuka control. So Takuzo is gonna take the first round today. He'll be moving on to the next round together with MATSU, 2 incredible players, 2 very high rankers in RTA ladder. Finally find their momentum and show their just incredible drafting runes unit in SWC. They didn't have a good start, but they definitely had a good start today. So MATSU against MARU, Takuzo against ETOWARU. Let's see who's gonna take it in the next round. Loser round 2 is gonna start really soon. If you just joined, thank you so much for being here. I am having a blast watching these matches and commentating it for you guys, and I hope you guys will enjoy them as well. And I can't wait to see what Maru will bring to the table this time. She was using some Dark Demon strategy last time, and I love seeing it. But I'm pretty sure Matsu is gonna either first pick the Nana or pre-ban the Nana against Maru as well. But before that happens, I think we're gonna have a break really soon. So I hope you guys have been enjoying. Thanks for being here. It's a nice Sunday afternoon for me, and I hope you guys are watching in a comfortable hours where I know the American viewers, you guys are staying up late, and you guys are looking for that code. I'll give you soon. Don't worry. Just don't worry, okay? For the European viewers, you just woke up, so hey, good morning. Have your coffee, have your tea, because we're going into round 2 and there are many more matches to watch. And for the Asian for my people, welcome. Do you have a great lunch? I hope you did. And hey, you can have your lunch now because we're going for a break. So I'll see you guys back in the studio in 7 minutes. You see that? The song told you to get up. So get up and get some drink.
You're my choice for America's Cup winner this year. Don't let me down.
I can say Thompson.
Joseph and Truel, bro.
We'll say Thompson.
I think Truel's going to bring home America's Cup this time around.
Big V. SWC should be amazing this year.
Speed lead on the side of Big V is Big V. I see the giant net coming out.
You have 3 monsters around you, but they're all a
Thompson is going to be taking game action.
We're hoping for to take it in game.
Win one right here, of course, Jiwoo. It's a big victory for Big V.
Although I didn't like it, is getting a lot of turns here. It's giving a lot of protection of TVs.
Summoners War World Arena Championship format. Tournament favorite is our first ever Summoners War World Arena Champion.
He takes it! BD is our champion! It worked!
John is going to be this year's SWC champion.
Legendary like my birthplace. It's my time like my birthday.
I'm standing up for the world to see, and I came to leave a legacy.
my choice for America's Cup winner this year. Don't let me down.
I can see Thompson.
Gringo sempre Truel, bro.
We'll say Thompson.
I think Truel's going to bring home America's Cup this time around.
Big V.
SWC should be amazing this year.
Speed lead on the side of Big V is Big V. I see the giant net coming out.
You have 3 monsters around you, but they're all a
Thompson is going to be taking J-Mac.
We're hoping for, but to take it in games,
Win one right here, of course, Jiwoo. It's a big victory for Big V.
although I didn't like it, is getting a lot of turns here. It's giving a lot of protection to teams.
Summoners War World Arena Championship format. Tournament favorite is our first ever Summoners War World Arena Champion. He takes it! BD is our champion! It's
Sun is going to be this year's SWC champion.
Legendary like my birthplace. It's my time like my birthday.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the Summoners World Championship 2022. If you just joined, hey, how you doing? Hope you guys are having a great weekend so far. I'm having a great one because I have the opportunity to host this APAC qualifier for you guys. So, right now, we are at round number 2 for the APAC Group C Day 2. This is the loser bracket. We just had the first phase of the loser bracket. And now we have MATSU, Takuzo, just breaking the first round rather comfortably. But there are still many more challenges for them. And this one's going to be a big, big one. Because MATSU will be facing MARU. I think this is our first female player in the entire SWC this year, and she is a tough opponent, and she has one of the most toxic lineup available in the game. So what will MATSU do to overcome her? That's gonna be a huge challenge. He has the Oliver, he has all the units available to counter her, but we've seen before, even knowing that she has a Dark Demon, countering that is gonna be quite an issue. So MATSU did really well today, and I hope that he'll keep his performance up and play to the best of his ability in this round. But on the other hand, I'm also very, very excited to see the return of MARU, because I want to see all the things that she can bring to the table with the Dark Demon, with the Nana combo. If MATSU has to go down, it has to be this round. Look at that lineup. That is one of the most ridiculous lineup that I've ever seen in RTA. And I'm sure it's gonna be a huge wall to climb for MATSU. So I think this time the pre-ban might be changing to probably Oliver pre-ban so that the Dark Demon can shine and destroy the opponent team. He had a very good start, but will he keep having a good performance? Can MATSU overcome this challenge? Let's find out in the next couple matches. Let's go. The music is coming. The music is coming. Yes! Get into your seat, guys. It's about to happen really, really soon. If you hear me over your TV speaker, right now, get back to your seat. Okay, pre-ban. Is it going to be Oliver? Or will Maru pre-ban the Yeonhong again? It's gonna be the Narsha Molong pre-ban. Oh. So, first pick for MATSU. He pre-banned Narsha. I have a feeling he's gonna go for the Nana. He needs to get that unit away from Maru. He gets the Nana first pick, so I can really tell what's going to be the next round pre-ban. So Masha and Riley getting picked up immediately. And MATSU has the option to go for the Oliver Yeonhong, or he can go for Oliver Boverk, which are both really good against the situation right now. So what is he going to go for? He's thinking about it. He's going to go for the Boverk. Is he going to go for the Oliver? I didn't know he had a Lima up his sleeve. What kind? Yes, he's so many unit, guys. Oh my god. And look at the Boverk win rate. 80% win rate. Get picked up 10 times. A pretty good pick rate as well. And an incredible win rate for this unit that I think has been the same since the launch of this unit in the game. He has never been buff or nerf. He's just been better because they buff other unit that makes him shine even more in RTA, like Riley. That was created. And then Bover suddenly, hey, you missed me? I'm back in the meta. And now we have Masha. So if the Dark Demon and Dinah getting picked up here for Maru, Dinah's great against the Lima, all the buff that Lima has to offer, and Dark Demon is just Dark Demon. Unstoppable force of nature right there. Tessaran getting used to counter the passive from the Dinah and the Masha and Shizuka to spread that Oblivion even further, and also having another revive is definitely a good thing to have against the Beelzebub in case MATSU decide to leave the unit in the field. And we have the Juno to counter all the buff from the Lima and the Shizuka, and also a strong damage dealer. I have a feeling it's going to be a Tessarian ban, and I think MATSU will have to ban out the Diana. Oh, but it's going to be a tough game though. It's going to be a Juno ban, it's going to be a Boverk ban. Sorry for my wrong prediction. Wow, letting the Tessarian and the Shizuka through, he has to eat a lot of Oblivion potentially. So let's see, what is the plan for Maru? And will this Beelzebub destroying the enemy like last time? That 44 attack leader skill is insane too. Masha starting the first turn, being a little bit too fast for the enemy, and would not be able to achieve anything. The Riley's moving next, also pretty fast, which means the Lima can choose to go for the strip and not the buff. So it's gonna be using skill 1 as well. So first turn belonged to Maru, but I think it was not a very good first turn. Nana's going next, going for the defense break, hoping to get it on the Riley, but couldn't. Maybe that was to trigger the Diana to move as well, and Diana's gonna move into nothing once again. And what's gonna happen here? Maybe the Shizuka trying to strip. It's gonna attack the Diana to get some attack bar, not giving her further attack bar. And the protection from the Lima is gonna be protecting the entire team. And that damage from the Tessarion on the Diana was incredible. That is a lot of damage from Tessarion. The Demon is trying to do a lot of damage as well, but couldn't really kill the Tessarion. So right now Shizuka is definitely gonna go for, oh, she's gonna go for the soul protection on the Tessarion to protect him even further. He's getting targeted by everyone from the side of Maru, but they still haven't taken him down just yet. And the Diana has Oblivion on her, which means she can't really transform yet. Lima looking to do some more damage. No, gonna take away the attack buff, but could not take the attack buff from the Dark Demon. Desan switching the target to the Nana here. Demon going straight into the Sauron, but he is still alive and he has the healing overtime on himself as well. Diana has the option to go for the shield, but not gonna go for the shield, hoping for a violent proc. Couldn't get the violent proc. Desan still standing strong, and here's the buff from the Shizuka, keeping Desan alive even further. And also the defense break on everybody, especially the Masha, is gonna be very deadly to her because the Riley couldn't cleanse the defense break and the Oblivion. So right now Tessaron can potentially go for a double kill if he gets lucky. So what's gonna happen here? It's gonna be damage on the Masha. Maybe further damage on the Masha. Masha with Nemesis will not being able to get that turn. And the Masha's gonna go down. And the protection from the Lima is still here because Shizuka extend the buff to 2 turns. So invincibility is gonna be incredible on this Tessarion. Riley has a chance to cleanse, but there are way too many debuff, and Riley cleansed the worst debuff possible, the continuous damage, and the Diana is still suffering from a lot of debuff that will stop her from moving and doing anything. Finally, she gets a turn. Finally, she can transform and start doing some work here, but who is going to be the target? It cannot be the Tessarion. It will be the Shizuka, but Shizuka resisted everything with the Diana, and she achieved nothing from that turn, only able to shake up the debuff, hitting the Lima. Lima is actually on Will Revenge build, not a violent revenge or violent will, but Will Revenge build. And she's gonna go for the cleanse and the buff once again, keeping the Sauron alive pretty much forever. And the immunity on the Dyna, but will it stay there for a long time? Or will Shizuka take it off? Shizuka gonna go for the cooldown down on herself, not taking off the immunity on the Dyna because the Tessan doesn't care about it. He can still do so much damage on this Dyna regardless of having defense break on her or not. Demon having attack break, dealing way less damage than before on Tessarion, still standing strong after the demon attack. And the Dyna's in a lot of trouble here. Riley can heal a little bit further, keeping the Dyna alive, but for how much long more? Because this Tessarion is probably going to take the kill here. And he is going to take the kill, and he's going to finish off the Diana. Things are looking really, really bad for Maru because even with the Dark Demon on the field, he hasn't been able to do any real significant damage on the enemy team just yet. Unless he gets violent, but right here, he will take out the Sarah and bring back the Diana, even with the attack break on himself. That was incredible damage coming out from the Demon. But that was only one life of the Saurion. He still has many more because Nana is on the field. And Shizuka is also here to protect the Tessarion. A violent buff for Shizuka to bring in all the debuff and all the buff for Tessarion as well. Attack buff, defense break ready. The best possible situation for Tessarion to do big damage. And it will do almost 60,000 damage on the Diana. And the demon's gonna go down as well. Things are dropping so fast. On the side of Maru, she cannot do anything. And the first win goes to MATSU. Wow, that was some crazy damage on that Tessarion. I want to see the rune because, oh boy, he started off doing incredible damage, and in the late game, Tessarion just popped that Diana like a balloon easily with attack buff and defense break. That was overkilling. He could have killed 3 Diana with that damage. That was crazy. Shizuka Lima. Oh my god. How much more strategy do you have? How many more, Massey? What kind of other scary combo do you still have inside your head? Because you will scare everyone in this bracket and everyone who's watching right now from other region. Oh my god. He's stacked, guys. He's stacked with Yeonhong, Lima, and everything that's good with them. This round pre-ban, it might be the Lima, it might be the Yeonhong, or it might even be Shizuka pre-ban, but for MATSU, he's banning the Nana first. I'm pretty sure about it. Because he lost the first pick this round. He's pre-banning Lima, and the Nana's gonna get pre-banned as well. First pick will belong to Maru. No more Nana. What will be the first pick? Is it going to be Molong? It's gonna be Masha. So no more Nana first pick, but MATSU still have a lot of other options. So might be Shizuka and Yeonhong first pick potentially. No, it's gonna be Molong Wusa switching it up once again with an entirely new crew. So what is it going to be? Because Ragdoll is definitely not a good option against Molong Wusa right there. But MARU can still go for it. It's gonna be Riley, but is it going to be Ragdoll though? Maybe a Praha is not bad. It's gonna be an early Diana coming out from MARU here. So MATSU can go for a strong fire option. Tesarion is still available and Yeonhong as well. So is it going to be Tesarion, Yeonhong? Or is it going to be an Oliver Yeonhong here? It's going to be Bovo Tesarion. He's sticking to the Bovo because he's just so effective against Masha and Riley in the opponent team. Tesarion is, of course, a direct counter to Diana and potential counter to Masha as well. I said potential because Masha has immunity, so putting Oblivion on Masha might not be an easy thing to do. He is the Narsha, but is MARU walking right into this trap? A triple Beast Rider, a free Leo pick for MATSU if he wants to, or he can still go with a Speed Leader instead. Triple Beast Rider, wow, that is insane. That's so cool to look at. But that is also easily countered by a single unit. And that's a free Leo pick for MATSU here. He's going to lock it in. He's going to lock it in. So might be a Leo force ban here. And MATSU can potentially ban out either the Riley or the Narsha. Taking Riley away meaning a lot of damage taken away from all the Beast Rider because no more attack buff. Or he can take away the Narsha and focus on killing the other two Beast Rider quickly. Because without Nasha, I don't think Masha can follow up the Barbara really well. But it's going to be a Bovelt ban. It's going to be a Diana ban. With the triple Beast Rider, Leo is going to be reducing their damage a lot. So I think the goal of MARU is to kill this Leo quickly with the Nasha and the Masha. But that's going to be really, really tough because we still have a lot of protection and also interference from Molong and Tesarion as well. Focusing the damage on the Narsha already. Barbara is actually slower than the Masha, probably on a violent build to maximize damage output. Here's the first round of damage, but barely scratched the Leo. But she left the defense break on him for the Narsha to follow up with big damage. No gonna go for the Tesarion here. And then the follow-up damage from Barbara was incredible. The sound's looking like he's in a lot of trouble. But what's gonna happen here? Would the Molong go for the big stun? Molong's gonna go for the damage on the Narsha here. But remember, Beast Rider are really, really tanky. They have double lives, so killing them is not gonna be easy. Going for the kill on the Narsha, and here is the Tesarion looking for another kill. But Leo's definitely in trouble because the attack buff Narsha can be quite a threat. Oh, he failed to kill. He get a violent proc though, but that could have been so much better if he killed the Narsha right there and not wasting another hit on his Narsha. Leo right now have defense break on. The Tesarion's not gonna die just yet. Taking the hit from the Barbara easily. Even the violent proc couldn't damage the Tesarion and could not take the Tesarion down. Tesarion's gonna still be here, standing strong and not gonna go down just yet. And that will leave an Oblivion effect on the Barbara, and that's gonna be very, very deadly. Tesarion is still surviving, leaving Oblivion on the Barbara, and the Leo is about to take a turn as well. Tesarion still standing strong after all this, finally going down. But can this Riley cleanse the Oblivion because it's gonna take down the Barbara with a Leo attack? She's gonna cleanse the Oblivion, so the Barbara's not gonna go down just yet. But remember, Leo is very good against the Beast Rider because he does so much damage to them, and he nerfed that damage. And Barbara's gonna go down to a simple Leo violent proc, and the Barbara is left with half her usual damage and 2 water tanks to deal with, and also immunity that she can't strip like her sister Narsha. So this Masha is in a lot of trouble because the Molong will probably get his skill back really soon. And we have the Wusa just looking to finish off this Masha quickly as well. The Leo is so tanky. He's taking all the hit from this Masha fairly well. And he's not going down anytime soon. Big damage on the Barbara. Barbara's dropping for her beast. And now she's looking like she's going to go down. And she can't even damage the Leo to revenge for her sister at all because of this protection. Maybe now, oh my god, even with attack buff, she barely broke the shield, and the Leo is gonna do so much damage to the Masha. I think that's pretty much over. MATSU convincing 2-0 victory is on the way, and there's nothing that Maru could do to stop him. The last turn coming from the Molong, taking away the Masha, and that is GG. MATSU completely dominated Maru. Wow. And he is using something different once again and not something similar to the very first round. He's adapting, improvising, and learning every single round against a new opponent. Incredible performance for MATSU. Well done. Wow. He's just so different. Yesterday he lost, but today it's only W for MATSU. Okay? Unstoppable. Just clean. I'm proud of him. That's what you see in an SWC giant, an icon of this entire tournament. He will be one of the strongest opponents. I can feel it. He's different today. He is definitely different today. He had a bad day yesterday, and he's doing great today. I'm a huge fan of MATSU, as you can see. Just well done. Clean matches. Wow, wow, wow. Alright guys, we'll be moving on to the highlight of this match soon. Even Maru with the Dark Demon couldn't stop MATSU. The Lima Shizua combo. And also, what kind of rune this Tesarion has? He's so tanky and he hit like a truck. Oh my god. That is just crazy. Look at that damage. Boom. Dyna's gone. Immediately. Nothing that Maru could do. I think this round, I think Maru's weakness is definitely the Bova. Because she always starts with the Riley and the Masha. So Bova is always a very, very good pick against her. And the moment Leo stay on the field, it reduced the damage output of these Beast Riders so much. Right here when Tessan couldn't be killed, it took so long for her to bring down one unit. Meanwhile, MATSU bring down all the Beast Riders so quickly. Well done. Just clean. Yeah? And MATSU will be moving on to the semi-final of the loser bracket. Who will be facing him in the next round? We gotta see. Is it going to be Takuzo? Or is it going to be ETOWARU? They're both very strong as well. So the next match is gonna be unpredictable too. Alright guys, we had a good time with MATSU and Maru right there. Amazing performance. And I'm glad to see that MATSU's back on his feet. Even though he lost the very first round of yesterday qualifier. Definitely a very stressful moment for him because he has a lot of expectation. Being a veteran in SWC, but losing in the first round of the qualifier might have given him even more pressure. But he's standing strong today. He's showing every single opponent that he has every single counter strategy ready and he has his own strong point as well. So it's not something that anyone should be underestimating. But now let's take our focus and put it on Takuzo and ETOWARU. So Takuzo starting off today with a 2-0 convincing victory against KAIBASHIRA TARO as well. So he's not a pushover. Okay, he's an incredible player. And his biggest enemy, Maru, is out of the way, which means he has no more fear, no more PTSD from yesterday's loss to the Dark Demon. He can now play with his full potential. And I'm dressing like him, right? My hair's not as long, and I don't have that cool watch, but we're kind of alike, you know what I'm saying? we kind of alike. But on the other hand, ETOWARU is also a very, very strong player. ETOWARU. And ETOWARU has Oberon and Jaeger. So even though we didn't see any LD Nat 5 on the side of Takuzo, we are seeing quite a number over here. He also lost to Osuru, who was the true winner yesterday. So he still has another big opportunity today to come back, and no Osuru is going to be standing in his way anymore. So let's get ready for the second round between Takuzo and ETOWARU. Players, fight! Let's take a look at the pre-ban between these two players. They are quite close in ranking in RTA. So they probably fight one another on a daily basis. So they know what each other has. What is going to be the pre-ban? Is it going to be Yeonhong Oberon? Or is it going to be Oliver Masha? It's going to be Yeonhong Nana. So no Nana first pick for ETOWARU. But then he has other options. Like a Masha first pick. Right, guys? No, we're gonna take Shizuka first for ETOWARU. So the Shizuka Oberon combo is available. Here's the Oliver. But is it going to be a Masha second pick? Or is he going for an early, maybe a Bover potentially? Or a Wusa as well. Oh, it's gonna be a Praha. So the Praha will be the dominating water unit option in the Japanese bracket as well. So seeing this, is ETOWARU going for an early Diana, because it seems like early Diana is a thing in the recent Summoners World Championship matches. Or maybe it's gonna be a Riley and Jaeger. Masha and Dominic. Oh, the three new musketeer of Summoners War RTA meta. Shizuka, Masha, Dominic. A very strong damage combo. And here's the Narsha getting picked up by Takuzo and the Wusa for protection against the defense break, the branding, and all the damage coming out from the Masha Dominic combo. So I think ETOWARU has to pick up a stripper if he plan to leave the Wusa behind, because the Narsha are probably going to be banned now. So is he going to go for a Juno here? Or maybe he's going to go for Diana and then another stripper. No, he's going to go for Gianna Oberon. So he has the strip department cover and he has some big damage as well. ETOWARU is going to go for that quick and efficient damage in the first turn. So to counter this, is Takuzo going to pick up a strong control? It's going to be a segment to finish off, to control turn 1 coming out from ETOWARU. Potentially reset the Gianna or the Oberon and taking care of their skill for a long duration of time. So the ban is probably going to go on. I think it's probably going to go on the Narsha and maybe Shizuka. Oh, it's going to be Gianna and the Praha. Interesting. Praha's the one getting banned. Even though Praha doesn't have any direct control or sort of anti-one-shot damage mechanic, but it's going to be the Praha ban here. Gianna getting banned out, which means Takuzo will keep his immunity and shield. He just has to reset Oberon. Can he get the reset on Oberon though? And segment performed today, get the most important reset done, and now Takuzo team is rather safe from the first round of damage. Nasha going in with a strip, big damage on the Shizuka, follow-up from Oliver, taking away Shizuka immediately, and Oberon has nobody to reset, and he's standing there providing nothing to the team. ETOWARU went in with a damage comp, but he got one-shotted instead. And right now, both Dominic and Masha, even though they are very good damage dealer, can they break through this defense from the Wusa? Things are looking not really good. Maybe the Oliver's gonna go down, but the Narsha is still gonna be one of the biggest pain for ETOWARU. And it's not some unit that you can take down quickly as well. Defense break on the 2 unit. Oberon's gonna go down. Dominic losing the attack bar, potentially losing his life soon because Nasha with the speed buff is gonna lap the Dominic very easily. Masha taking away the Oliver, but that's not gonna be a problem because Dominic, with the heal block, is not gonna get another big heal from his attack. And I think it's pretty much over because there's no way this Masha can bring this game back on her own unless something strange happened. But from what we can see right here, Dominic's gonna go down and the Masha is gonna go down very quickly as well. First game belonged to Takuzo, having the speed lead advantage as well as the reset from the segment landing on the Oberon, saving the entire team from dying turn 1 to Oberon. And Shizuka getting completely shut down very quickly from the Nasha Oliver combo. Takuzo taking the first win fairly easily away from ETOWARU. So as you can see, you can pick some of the strongest damage still in the game accompanied by Shizuka, but if you're not getting that turn 1, then you can't deal the damage that you need to. So we're moving on to game number 2 between Takuzo and ETOWARU. Will ETOWARU change his strategy and go for something that will allow him to get that turn 1? Or else I think Takuzo will be getting this second match as well. Last round pre-ban was Nana and Yeonhong. So I think this round pre-ban can potentially be the Narsha and the Masha. Oh, it's going to be Narsha and Gianna getting pre-ban. So no more Gianna, which means Takuzo can even secure a turn 1 a little bit easier compared to before. First round goes to... what is it going to be? It's going to be a Nana first pick once again for the Japan bracket. So ETOWARU, no more Nana. It's going to be the Oliver and Shizuka, but doesn't have the Gianna to back it up for the strip. So I think if Takuzo steal the Praha right here with the Narsha, no more Narsha with the Masha. Oh, it's going to be a Ciara and Yeonhong getting picked up by Takuzo. An entirely new team for Takuzo here. So ETOWARU, he has the option to go for Masha and maybe a protection unit like a Wusa, for example, if he wants to survive the turn 1. What is he going for? He has the Oberon available, so he can still go for Oberon and bait the Yeonhong damage. It's going to be the Masha and the Oberon here for ETOWARU. He's still committing to the damaged life, and he's going to bring in very aggressive picks. So right now, Takuzo can surprise us with maybe a Tyrannus, but I think he's going to lock in another speed lead. He's going to go with Cigar for the reset. He's going to shut down the Oberon with a Cigar. And it's going to be another stripper coming out from Takuzo. So if he land the Praha strip, then there's going to be a lot of pressure coming out from Takuzo here. So ETOWARU need to fight his way back, maybe with a Diana, maybe with a Verd, so that he doesn't get shut down immediately. Because it's looking like he's going to get shut down very, very quickly. What is he going to pick? It's going to be another speed lead for ETOWARU here. So looking like if he wants to get a first turn, he's going to ban out the Cigar. He's giving Takuzo the opportunity to get the first turn. But because he has Vanessa, the Oberon is not going to go down just yet because ETOWARU has 2 Reviver. But remember, you can't let them kill you because of Nana existing on the other side. So even though if you have a lot of Revive on your team, dying is still not a very good option. Yeonhong taking the first turn. Probably going to be dropping the heat on the Oliver to take away the reset. No, going to go straight to the Vanessa to finish off the Reviver right off the bat. Yep, ignoring everything else because when you get the Vanessa down, you get another stack for the Nana and Oberon can kill you, but who cares about that kill if you're going to be revived by the Nana anyway. But remember, bomb and stun happened, which means Shizuka is now loaded with a huge gun in her arsenal here. So Oliver, Shizuka is gonna be a big pain for Takuzo. Damage on the Praha. And here comes Shizuka dropping the heat with the bomb and the stun on everybody. Is she gonna do that? She's gonna do it with the bomb. And she has the violent proc to get the skill 2 on maybe herself or the Oliver. Gonna use it on the Oberon to get the skill 3 back sooner. And here is Oliver looking for another target. Probably gonna be the... It's gonna be the Yeonhong. Yeonhong's gonna go down and come back with very little health here. Not looking so good for Takuzo. He has no strip available from the Praha, and the Yeonhong looking like she's gonna go down very soon to the Oberon and the Oliver. Oberon's gonna finish off the Yeonhong potentially, because if you reset the Shizuka, you are giving Takuzo a window opportunity. So finish off the Yeonhong. The Praha looking for a chance to go with a skill 3, but still not available just yet. Oh, that stun is going to slow down the momentum of ETOWARU by quite a fair bit, because now Praha has nothing to offer because it's going to get resetted by the Oliver. Oliver getting a violent block, very crucial right there, and another one. And now Takuzo's looking like he is preparing for game 3. Because he was so close. He was so close to get this game back because he stunned that Oliver. But I guess that stun was definitely not enough. So Takuzo's have to prepare for game 3 now because everyone in his team is dying to the bomb and the damage from Oliver. 1-1. Wow. Turned the game around immediately with that move from ETOWARU. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. So we're moving to game 3. It's going to be a hard match for Takuzo. Can he get it done? Man, that was a moment right there. We had a moment. Yeah? For sure we had a big moment. Alright guys, game 3 is about to happen. And let's see if Takuzo is gonna be so angry from that game that he's going to pre-ban the Oliver. It might happen, guys. Let me tell you, it might happen. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're taking a look at the pre-ban for the third match between ETOWARU and Takuzo. What is going to be the pre-ban here? Is it going to be Nana Oliver? Or is it going to be... Oh, it's hard, huh? It's hard. But I feel like the Oliver might change a thing or two here. No, it's going to be Nana and Yeonhong once again. So the first pick for ETOWARU. What is it going to be? He started off with the Marsha earlier. Is he going to keep going with the Marsha? Or is he switching it up to something else? He's thinking about it. He can go Oliver again, right off the bat. That is an option. But then you have to fight a Marsha, so that's not a good idea. So maybe you're going to take the Marsha first? No, he's locking in. I guess, hey, you just keep going. Whatever gave you the best possibility of winning. And Shizuka Ciara getting picked up here. Not giving the Shizuka to ETOWARU. Definitely a good move. That Shizuka did a lot of work last round. So Oliver, what will be your support unit? Is it going to be Praha Marsha? Because I think that's going to do really well against Takuzo. We have a strip, we have damage, we have heal, we have sleep, we have speed buff. But ETOWARU has a lot of other stuff. And he's going to go with the Dark Praha and the Marsha. So seeing this, Heigang getting picked up by Takuzo. He also has this option available to counter the Gianna and the Narsha for some big follow-up damage. So ETOWARU, you use Gianna, which means you fight Heigang all the time. What is your answer? Are you going to ban the Heigang or pick something to counter the Heigang entirely? He can potentially go for like a Chiu Changpang at this point, but he's gonna go for another speed lead here, but he need a follow-up unit. It's gonna be Dominic for ETOWARU, so big damage once again, but that means he's probably banning out a Shizuka. So this last pick is gonna be huge. It can be as simple as a Rika, a Colonel, some strong fire unit will be incredible. Even a fire robo will be really funny to see at this point. But there are so many options. What can it be? It's going to be a Colonel for Takuzo. So it's going to lock in that strong fire last pick. Probably going to get banned though. Or maybe it's going to be a Shizuka ban here. Because he's letting that Heigang through. He's picking a lot of damage. He doesn't care about control anymore. Or maybe he's still going to ban the Heigang. Because maybe Gianna is not going to get banned. And maybe it's going to be an Oliver ban. Because of the PTSD from last round. It's going to be an Oliver ban. It's going to be a Shizuka ban. So Gianna will be a little bit useless here against the Heigang. But the follow-up damage, Masha and Dominic can be incredible. But definitely ETOWARU has no way to stop the Colonel. And Takuzo might go for the HP lead to go a little bit slower. But ensure that he's taking turn to ensuring that there'll be no immunity in the wave of Colonel. It's going to be the speed lead for both players. And let's see what kind of speed tuning we have. Without any support, ETOWARU is in a little bit of trouble from the Colonel damage. Everyone's on Will Rune, protecting from the Masha damage as well as the Gianna. But Gianna looking like she is a little bit too slow. So I'm not sure if she's moving in front of the Heigang. And she's not moving in front of the Heigang. Heigang's actually gonna... Wait, Narsha's moving first. Damage on the Dominic. Look at the damage though. But hey, Dominic said hello and he's gonna move and take that bit of health back from attacking the enemy. And that's gonna be the Narsha taking the hit. That's a big hit on the Narsha right here. But there's no way for Gianna to stun the enemy. And the Heigang strip followed by the Colonel. AoE is gonna be very heavy for ETOWARU to handle. Here comes the Heigang strip on the entire enemy team. Gets it done. Get 2 despair stun. And the bomb follow-up is going to come out from the Ciara. As usual, missing the bomb from the Ciara. But the Colonel will probably not miss his debuff because he has a lot of chance to land them. And here's the Colonel going for the attack by absorption on the Gianna. Follow up with the skill 3 available. Boom. And he's not going to stun the Dominic. That is really unfortunate. But Dominic's going to go down to the Narsha. But is there anyone to kill this Dominic because he has attack buff? And that's going to be a lot of damage on whoever he chooses to go for. Going to go for the Ciara and almost bring the Ciara down with a skill 1. Big stun coming out from the Heigang on the Gianna right there. Colonel has a small window to fix this, but can he get it done? The Vanessa getting that violent proc. No, missed the chance to kill the Ciara. So Colonel has the opportunity to bring down the Dominic. Ciara also has the opportunity. Can she land the bomb this time? She will land the bomb this time. Missing the dodge though, unfortunately. But we'll get the bomb done. So one for one, but Vanessa passive is going up really soon. And I'm sure Ciara will join the Narsha shortly after this. Oh, not quite yet. But the Vanessa is gonna kill the Ciara and do a lot of damage on the Colonel right here. Can't ensure the kill with the skill 2, missing the chance to go for bonus damage. Not gonna be a bit too greedy. The Colonel is getting that violent proc too, but not be able to kill the Gianna just yet. Heigang need to despair stun here, and she will not get the despair stun. And the Gianna's doing a lot of damage on his Colonel, and the Colonel's gonna go down. And ETOWARU was actually the one to win this match. Wow, that was a lot of back and forth damage and unit trade and just crazy action going on. Oh my god, that was a lot of things happening at the same time. But ETOWARU came out victorious because Vanessa has the revive. Wow, if only the Colonel stunned something, that could have been so different. And that is one of the weaknesses of Colonel. On a good day, Colonel will just slap you with a stun and slow debuff on everybody, even if you're water, like 100 res Annabelle. But on a bad day, Colonel can't even stun the Dominic. And it allowed the Dominic to do so much damage. It was hard to see. So the speed tuning actually favored the ETOWARU team, allowing the Dominic to cut in between and do so much damage. And the Ciara missing the bomb. was also very crucial, allowing the Dominic to survive that very brief moment right there to return fire. So ETOWARU will be moving on to fight MATSU in the semi-final of today Group C. Wow, that was a lot of stuff happening in that very last match. Not a lot of pauses, just a lot of action. Man, Takuzo dominated round 1. I thought he had it. I thought he figured out ETOWARU, and it's gonna be smooth sailing from that point on. But it wasn't that easy. Yeah, it wasn't that easy for sure. So first round went to Takuzo here with 3 units alive, easily manipulated the enemy team. But this round was a bit harder. He went straight for the kill, and it didn't really pay off too well. So Vanessa taking all the hit was really good because it allowed for the Shizuka to do a lot of work after that. Thanks to the Vanessa just being the sandbag. And I think that is one of Vanessa's biggest strength, is to attract the damage from the enemy. So if you're building Vanessa, maybe build her really tanky with a strong artifact, maybe damage against fire reduction. And just having her really tanky is going to help a lot because she's going to be taking a lot of hit from the enemy. Taking down the Narsha here was so important. And also the fact that the Chrono right here did not stun the Gianna and the Dominic, and also Sierra missing a bomb earlier. And Takuzo couldn't finish off ETOWARU fast enough. And ETOWARU came out victorious. And that is the second set for round 2 of today Group C preliminary. And we are moving on to the semi-final very, very soon between ETOWARU and MATSU. Whoever wins the semi-final will be facing YUMARU at the final round. It's gonna be intense. It's gonna be super awesome. And I'm glad you guys are here watching it with me. Whether you're watching on TV, on your phone, on your tablet, at the gym, or watching me on your second monitor while you're playing other games, I'm glad you are here with me, listening to my little rambling, and I hope you enjoy it. But before we go to the next match, I think we're gonna have a short break and maybe something special for y'all. Yes, I said something special. So, hey, pay attention. It's about to happen really, really soon. And you wouldn't even expect it to happen. But before that, I'm gonna get my quick coffee, because my throat is crying for some water right now from all that sweaty action. All right, guys. So let's slow down a little bit. Let's chat. How are you doing today? Are you guys having a fantastic weekend so far? Because I'm really enjoying myself here, seeing all these action coming out from all these Japanese players. In the next round, it's going to be between ETOWARU and the giant SWC icon that is MATSU. And I can't wait to see that because MATSU changed his strategy very, very flexibly. He became water when he played RTA and adapt to his enemy really, really well. And I really enjoy seeing that. And I can't wait to see the semi-final and YUMARU at the very end with the Delphoid. Will we see the Delphoid once again? Because when we saw the Delphoid yesterday, I was just shocked, surprised, baffled, bewildered. I don't even know half the words I just said. But I was definitely very happy to see. But before that, I have a code for you. So the first code will be ATSUMER. Wait, again? ATSUMER 2022. It'll be 100,000 mana and 1 mystical scroll. If you're watching on your phone, as you can see, the code was posted already and it was pinned in the chat. So if you're watching on any other devices, hey, check your phone, turn on the stream right now, hit the like button. Yes. And then get the code, type in game or click on the link if you're on iOS, and you will get 100,000 mana and 1 mystical scroll. So that's the first code for the day. I know you guys who are watching from America or just America in general, you're waiting for it. But what you're really waiting for is definitely this. Because let me tell you something. Cookie Run Kingdom and Summoners was having a collaboration. I know you have heard of that already, but did you know that there's going to be a Nat 5 collab cookie free giveaway Yes, it's going to be free. Very cool. And collab exclusive scroll together with various gift and event for you. On August 29th, the collaboration will be happening. The schedule might change, but it's gonna be amazing. One of the biggest collaboration of this year for Summoners, or free stuff, so many free stuff, and of course, many new characters for you guys to summon for as well. So save your scroll, save your TOA rewards, wait for the collab. Some of the unit might be really, really strong, and you get them looking like just awesome cookie warriors. Okay, and I think we are going for a short break before we go to the semifinals. So if you want to go and get a drink, go for a toilet break, go for some food even, so that you can be ready for the final and the semifinal. I know some of you guys are like, I want to go to sleep, Sean. Can you give me the second code already? I know. Okay, relax. I can't, but I will. So stay with me. It's not going to be very long. Both matches were probably about 45 minutes. So don't go anywhere. We got a little bit more to go and another code to give to you guys. And of course, a lot more action to be covered. That's going to be between MATSU and ETOWARU. And whoever wins is going to meet YUMARU at the very end. And I hope those matches become definitely amazing, because we saw some good things happening today and I want to see them happen again. So I hope you guys have been enjoying the matches so far, enjoying that one mystical scroll. If you don't care about the collaboration, which I know some of you guys don't really care about the collaboration, you can summon now and get your Dominic and Masha Shizuka. That's the good news too. But hey, don't go anywhere just yet, because the break is about to happen. You can go somewhere actually. You can go and grab some water, grab some food, grab a snack, and be right back here with me, okay? I'll see you guys back in the studio in 7 minutes as usual. Have a good break.
You're my choice for America's Cup winner this year. Don't let me down.
I can say Thompson.
Truel, bro.
We'll say Thompson.
I think Truel's going to bring home America's Cup this time around.
Big V.
SWC should be amazing this year.
Speed lead on the side of Big V is Big V. I see the giant net coming out.
You have 3 monsters around you, but they're all a
Thompson is going to be taking Jay back in.
We're hoping for to take it in game.
Win one right here, of course, Jiwoo. It's a big victory for Big V.
Although I didn't like it, it's getting a lot of turns here. It's giving a lot of protection to teams.
Summoners War World Arena Championship format. Tournament favorite is our first ever Summoners War World Arena Champion.
He takes it! BD is our champion! It's
Going to be this year's SWC champion.
legendary like my birthplace. It's my time like my birthday. I'm standing up for the world to see. And I came to leave a legacy.
my choice for America's Cup winner this year, don't let me down.
I can see Thompson.
Gringo Sepet Truel, bro.
We'll say Thompson.
I think Truel's going to bring home America's Cup this time around.
Big V.
SWC should be amazing this year.
Speed lead on the side of Big V is Big V. I see the giant net coming out.
You have 3 monsters around you, but they're all a
Thompson is going to be taking J-Mac.
We're hoping for, but to take it in games.
Win one right here, of course, Jiwoo. It's a big victory for Big V.
Although I didn't like it, is getting a lot of turns here. It's giving a lot of protection of TVs.
Summoners War World Arena Championship format. Tournament favorite is our first ever Summoners War World Arena Champion.
He takes it! BD is our champion! It
Gun is going to be this year SWC champion.
Legendary like my birthplace. It's my time like my birthday.
Hello, 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 and welcome back to Summoners World Championship 2022. It is I, Sean B, and thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate your support and viewership on the APAC qualifier matches and all of SWC as well, because we are having some amazing matches today. And we'll be having the rest of the oh my god, I lost my thought right there. Oh my god. And we will have the semi-final and the final happening really soon as well. We are having MATSU and ETOWARU ready to go for this semi-final. Whoever wins this one will be fighting YUMARU in the final match of today. And these 3 players, they are fighting to get that ticket to join the APAC APAC Regional Cup happening live in Bangkok after the qualifiers over. So in this group, the Japanese group, the first qualified player was Osaru. And who will be the second one? Let's find out together with me, shall we? Will it be MATSU or will it be ETOWARU? So MATSU performance today is outstanding. He dominated KAME and MARU. 2-0 win easily for MATSU. I gotta say, those matches were clean. He executed his strategy, counterpicked really well, and he knows his opponent. So this one will be another easy 2 matches for MATSU, or will he finally struggle against ETOWARU, who's also really strong, has a lot of strong unit, and not someone you can look down upon? And will he be qualified for the APAC Cup? I was worried at the start of the day because he has a lot of pressure on him, being an SWC icon. ETOWARU, on the other hand, also has a lot of pressure on him because he's fighting one of the best players in this entire thing. Literally, MATSU was top 10 in RTA ladder, veteran in SWC. So if anyone has a chance to be the winner of everything in SWC, it is going to be MATSU. So ETOWARU is fighting one of the strongest players there is in this entire game. So that's a lot of pressure for him. But this is RTA, this is Summoners War. You don't know what is going to happen, and that's where the excitement came from. So are you guys ready for Summoners War World Championship 2022? I missed my comm. Alright, what's going to be the pre-ban here? Is it going to be Yeonhong? It is going to be Yeonhong and Shizuka. ETOWARU taking away one of MATSU's strongest unit. But then, there's still going to be a Lima. First pick for ETOWARU, I highly doubt it's going to be a Nana. Maybe? Or will he pick up? Nah, just kidding. Just kidding, guys. It's going to be a Nana. And it's going to be Oliver on the other side, potentially an early Lima pickup. Or maybe he's going to start with a blue Lima, and that's going to be Praha. So ETOWARU, in the past, he went with Marsha Dominic here. And that is going to be the present as well. So if Marsha Dominic showed up, I think it's going to be a Lima, potentially Tesarion. Coming out from MATSU. It's gonna be a Moore and Changpeng. Oh, he's switching up again. Oh my god, this guy has no boundary. He's switching up his team again to a control team. And that's going to be Changpeng and Moore. Changpeng having a very decent win rate in RTA. I mean, in APAC preliminary in total. Not bad. Not bad. Better win rate than Oliver, to be honest. And he has some extra RNG for all these control units. That's going to be Molly, and last pick might be a Juno here. It is going to be a Riley last pick for ETOWARU, and that is a healer that can't really be reset, or actually two of them can't really be reset. The healing capability will be still strong against all these reset. And last pick is going to be a John. Is John. John's appearing in SWC as a last pick, strong bomb damage and very good against Molly. Alright, wow. MATSU switching it up entirely with a new team, pretty much. Riley getting banned out, Oliver getting banned out. So, as you can see, the thing that make MATSU worry the most is the free-to-play unit on ETOWARU team. Riley is just an incredible unit. Okay, first stun belongs to the Moore. Can he get a stun to spare somewhere? Starting off with zero strip. Incredible unit, I would say. How did he miss everything? Oh my god, that is just so sad. But he missed every single strip. Praha has to do the dirty work now. Gonna go for the strip. Missed two as well. Oh my god, how is this possible? But he should get a Violent, bro. But this Violent is not gonna be anything good. Here's the Changpeng. Is he going to go for the strip too? Or is he going to go for the pushback because Molly's moving? He's going to go for the strip. And still, this Nana unable to take off her immunity. And now the Dominic is going to take his first turn. It could have been so much better if the strip landed. So here's the bomb coming out from the John. Probably going to have to stun the Molly here with the one-turn bomb. Gonna miss the one-turn bomb on the Molly as well. MATSU is not looking so good because the control team weakness is the resistance from the enemy team. And majority of what he decided to do got resisted. And now the defense work is coming. The damage from the Marsha and the Dominic is coming. And the stack of Nana is going up. And there's nothing. There is nothing to stop that because the Praha is taking a nice little sleep. And she's not going to violent proc anymore. The Changpeng is going to be the first target here. Going down to the damage from Dominic and Marsha. No! Gonna spread the damage just a little bit to make sure that everyone dies together so they don't feel lonely down there. Changpeng is going to go down first. And the John looking like he's going to go down soon after as well. If Molly Violent Pro had to cleanse the bomb, it might be over. No Violent Pro from Molly. Damage from on the John and the stun as well. Pro has a small window to bring this game back for the team. Mr. Two Sleep once again. Oh my god. What is this Morgan do? Going to go for the AoE damage. Cannot kill anyone. Stun the Dominic though. But this position right now, MATSU is in a lot of trouble because there are two more stack on that Nana, and the John is gonna go down as well. 3 stack on Nana, and how can these 2 water unit bring down this Dominic right here? Because Molly is gonna make sure Dominic's gonna stay healthy against these 2 water unit. The only one that can really damage right now is the Marsha, but that's just not gonna be enough. The Dominic's still standing strong, and he's ready to bring somebody down to join John and Chung Peng very, very soon. Molly keeping the team healthy. Dominic looking for a target here. Going straight into the Pra with the heal block. And the Pra is going to go down very, very soon to the Marsha damage. And MATSU lost the first round to ETOWARU. Not getting any control done in the first turn, unfortunately. Missing a lot of strip and missing a lot of damage. And that is GG. The Mora is probably going to go down to the Dominic very, very soon. First game went the way of ETOWARU. And I think that's why you don't go full control in SWC, because the chance of it not working out is rather big. You want to go for something a little bit of mix of both. You want to bring in some healing. And I think replacing the Changpeng with a Lima could have been a little bit better. So that he has a strip, but he still has the potential protection coming up from the Lima. Alright, we are going to game number 2. This is still a best of 3, so MATSU has a very good chance of leaving SWC if he messed up in this game as well. ETOWARU has the lead, has the momentum to move on to the final stage. This round pre-ban, I think it's going to be maybe Lima. Oh no, it might be Nana pre-ban from ETOWARU, because Nana is going to get picked up by MATSU in the first pick. So it might be... It's going to be Nana pre-ban and Oliver pre-ban, but it's a Nana pre-ban coming out from MATSU. He is not going to let Nana stay on ETOWARU team. He is first picking... Who? What is going to be the first pick here? Is it Masha coming out from MATSU this time? It's going to be Shizuka getting picked up from MATSU here. So ETOWARU potentially can go for a Riley Masha. But that is definitely not going to be good against a Bover coming up really, really soon from MATSU. So is he going to go for a Dominic? Maybe a Dominic Praha here. It's going to be Vanessa Dominic first pick for ETOWARU. Locking in the speed lead, locking in the first turn position. He is following up with some big damage like Oberon and Praha maybe? He can go Oberon Juno, Oberon Riley. He can still go with Masha, but Masha is going to get stolen by MATSU and potentially a Lima. No, it's going to go for the Praha first. Not letting ETOWARU get the Praha can also be a good strategy. So, seeing this, maybe ETOWARU is going to force in a more control team, potentially. He can actually go for a more Changpeng at this point, but I think ETOWARU is more of a bruiser player, so it's definitely going to go for the healer and a Oberon. It's going to be a Jagger and O'Reilly for ETOWARU here, which mean MATSU can go for more control. And right now, a Chrono is looking pretty good. And potentially another support unit, because he has a lot of damage right now with the Masha and also the additional damage from the Praha. He's going to go for the Bova to counter the Riley. And what is his last pick here? It's going to be Tessarion for MATSU to deal with 2 passive of the Dominic and the Jagger. Also, Tessarion from MATSU deal amazing damage and also being very tanky at the same time. So ETOWARU, what is going to be your last pick here? Is it going to be Oberon for more damage, but you'll be lacking in support if the Riley gets banned? It is going to be Molon instead of Oberon to diversify the element and also providing some extra utility with the defense break and the potential AoE stun on the entirety of MATSU. So I think it's going to be Vanessa ban, but that'll be a lot of damage though. But it might be a Vanessa ban or a Molong ban right there. And I think, is it going to be a Marsha ban or Shizuka ban? It's going to be a Praha ban and a Dominic ban. So ETOWARU still have healing and big damage. MATSU still have accounts to Riley and Revive, and also potentially AoE Oblivion coming out from the Shizuka and Tessara. But remember, you cannot Oblivion the Vanessa Revive anymore because it is now an active skill and not a passive. So the Tessara would only be effective against the Jäger. So not looking good for a first turn for MATSU here. He's looking like he's going to do a lot of damage on the Vanessa, but there's no protection from the damage coming out from Molong and Jäger. So what's going to happen here is going to be attack buff and healing for the team, and Vanessa's back in a healthy range, but that gave a lot of stack for the Boverk. Where's the protection going on? It's not going to go anywhere, trying to strip the attack buff of the Jäger, but didn't succeed. And right now, the Shizuka seems like she is going to die any moment now if the Molong and the Jäger decide to go on her. And that will be the target. But the artifact damage reduction from water works really, really well. She's still really healthy, but the defense break, I think that is going to be goodbye to Shizuka. Because I don't see the Shizuka surviving the hit from the Jäger anytime now. So with Shizuka out of the way, it's gonna be a great time for ETOWARU because no more AoE debuff and no more attack buff, no more buff for the Bover as well. Shizuka saying goodbye to the team. Marsha looking for a target, going straight into the Vanessa, missing the defense break, and the Bover. What are you going to do now? You don't have 5 stack, but still go on the Vanessa to do even more damage. But can he kill this Vanessa before the Tessarion goes down to the Jäger and the Molong? Master looking like he's in a lot of trouble right now. He has the AoE coming out from the Molong. Didn't let any stun, but the defense break left by him earlier. Wait, the defense break came from Vanessa. It's still huge because the Jäger and the Vanessa can still do a lot of damage on this Tessarion. That is some huge damage on the Tessarion here. Can this Bova bring it back? Oh, Marsha Violent Proc is not going to be enough to bring down the Vanessa, unfortunately. Oh my god, the Riley can heal the Vanessa with the skill 1 and maybe a Violent Proc as well. No Violent Proc. Vanessa is not going to go down just yet. The Molong get another Violent Proc, leaving the defense break on the Tessarion. Vanessa finally going down, but is that going to be enough? The Marsha, missed the chance to kill once again. But the Bova is there to finish off the Jäger. Wait, MATSU is not out of this game just yet. But the Tessan is going to go down to the Riley and the Molong AoE damage here. Molong against 2 unit. Can this Molong do enough damage before the Riley get destroyed by this Marsha? Molong getting targeted. Riley can't really heal the Molong because you don't want to give this Bova more stacks. So Molong is on a thin rope right here if he chooses to go for the skill 3. He is going to go for the skill 3, doing damage on the Marsha, taking away her beast, leaving her unprotected by the beast. And now she can do some good damage to the Riley, but no more defense break. Who's going to come out victorious here? It's going to be a very close game, but looking like ETOWARU is having the advantage here because the Molong can be healed a lot by the Riley skill 1. And there was no way that Master can do damage to the Molong realistically. One Violent Proc simply bring Molong back to full HP. The Marsha has to bring down the Riley quickly if she wants to win this game. But no, the Riley's going to be here. Will this Riley go for the kill on the Marsha? Can she get it done? Maybe she need a Violent Proc to kill this Marsha. Marsha is not going to go down just yet. The Riley is in a very tough range. Big heal for the Marsha, but the Marsha, does she have enough damage? She will not have enough damage, and the Molong has skill 2 available, and the skill 2 is going to stun the Marsha and leave her at 1 HP, and the Riley is going to finish off, and ETOWARU is going to be the victorious gamer of this duo. Wow, ETOWARU 2-0 MATSU took him out of the race and go to the final against YUMARU. Oh my god, I can't believe it. MATSU 2-0 loss against ETOWARU. Why did he not pick up the Lima at all? The team always feel underprepared against the enemy team and took a lot of damage all the time. But MATSU is gonna go down to ETOWARU. Wow. I'm speechless. I thought MATSU is gonna dominate again, to be honest. But hey, ETOWARU proved me wrong. And he's the real winner of this match. Man, the first game going with a full CC comp was... I don't know about the choice right there. If he land everything, okay, he could have won easily. If he landed a strip with the Moore and Changpeng with the pushback and the Prime with the sleep, it could have been easy. But the thing is, when you run control team, there's a lot of risk involved. Unless you are running a team like a Nephthys, Gianna, that will land things more easily. That's a different story. And this one, I feel like the Thesaurian pick was questionable because he banned the Dominic as well. And Thesaurian didn't really do anything the entire game because Oblivion is useless in this situation. And there was no cleanse for the Molong defense break. So there was no protection against Molong. And I think Shizuka not using the skill on herself was also... Shizuka wasted that first turn not doing anything. She could have put it on herself, at least to protect herself, because she was the reviver. So the healer's always gonna die first in any competitive game. Always kill the healer and the reviver. And Shizuka was taken out immediately because she was just not protected by anything. So anyway, that was the past. Now we move on to the future. ETOWARU against YUMARU will be the final game of today. It's gonna be super exciting, guys. So let's get ready for the very last match of today, happening really, really soon. So if you want to go for a toilet break, go for one right now because I don't think we're gonna have any more break after this, guys. It's gonna be exciting. The loser final. Okay, that sounds really bad. Okay. The unluckies finals, the unfortunates finals, the loser final just sound kind of demoralizing because they are both very strong. They weren't lucky enough to win. But hey, ETOWARU against YUMARU. I hope it's gonna be exciting. I want to see the Delphoy again. That's all I care about at this point. I have been waiting for this match the entire day for YUMARU performance. We might have another break though. So are you guys ready for the final? It is happening really, really soon. Today's matches went by quicker than I thought. So I hope we might see a game 5 in the final. But who knows? It might be 3-0 and somebody is gonna dominate it in the final game. But nevertheless, I want to see the Delphoy, the new underrated 4-star unit that's gonna just slide into the meta and shock everybody. And that's gonna be so cool. The last match though, MATSU. I feel bad. I think he could have done a little bit better. I think he could have chose something different. But he lost. The fact was that he lost. And his journey in SWC will end in the APAC preliminary. And who will be the final winner of today? We'll find out after the break. So I'll see you guys in 7 minutes.
my choice for America's Cup winner this year. Don't let me down.
I can see Thompson. Joe True bro.
We'll say Thompson.
I think Truell's going to bring home America's Cup this time around.
Big B.
SWC should be amazing this year.
Speed lead on the side of Big V is Big V. I see the giant net coming out.
You have three monsters around you, but they're all
Thompson is going to be taking J-Mac.
We're hoping for to take it in game.
Win one right here, of course, Jiwoo. And it's a big victory for Big V.
Although I didn't like it, is getting a lot of turns here. It's giving a lot of protection to teams.
Summoners War World Arena Championship format. Tournament favorite is our first ever Summoners War World Arena Champion.
He takes it! BD is our champion! It's
John is going to be this year's SWC champion.
Legendary like my birthplace. It's my time like my birthday.
I'm standing up for the world to see. And I came to leave a legacy.
my choice for America's Cup winner this year. Don't let me down.
I can see Thompson. Joe True bro.
We'll say Thompson.
I think Truell's going to bring home America's Cup this time around.
Big B.
SWC should be amazing this year.
Speed lead on the side of Big V is Big V. I see the giant net coming out.
You have three monsters around you, but they're all
Thompson is going to be taking J-Mac.
We're hoping for to take it in game.
Win one right here, of course, Jiwoo. And it's a big victory for Big V.
Although I didn't like it, is getting a lot of turns here. It's giving a lot of protection to teams.
Summoners War World Arena Championship format. Tournament favorite is our first ever Summoners War World Arena Champion.
He takes it! BD is our champion! It's
Going to be this year's SWC champion.
Legendary like my birthplace. It's my time like my birthday.
I'm standing up for the world to see. And I came to leave a legacy.
Hello, and welcome back to SummerNozz워 World Championship 2022. I am Sean B, and I'll be hosting for you guys today the final of the SummerNozz워 World Championship 2022 APAC Qualifier Preliminary Group C Day number 2, and this is the final. So who is going to get the remaining ticket to the APAC Regional Cup happening in Bangkok, Thailand after the prelim is over? So are you guys ready to jump into the final match between ETOWARU and YUMARU? My most anticipated match today, because YUMARU brought something fresh to the table, and I want to see that again. I want to experience that again, and I hope you guys are ready. If you're watching me on your TV and your second monitor and you're hearing this, hey, it's happening to the final. So can you pay attention over here for a little bit? For like half an hour. There's going to be a code at the very end as well. So I know you guys really want to go to sleep right now, my fellow Americans. But the code is going to be given out at the end of the stream today. So stay with me a little bit. I'm going to try to make it more exciting, less sleepy for you guys, and let's hope for a great final happening really, really, really soon. So sit back, relax, get your drink, get a little bit of that snack, because this is going to be a real treat. It's going to be the final. So let's get ready, guys. Come on. It's about to happen soon. So wait, I was about to get my collar, but I don't have any collar today. So ETOWARU 2-0 MATSU to join the final against YUMARU. YUMARU has been sitting here waiting for the last challenger, ETOWARU, winning against Takuzo and MATSU, and he's ready today to bring his best to the final. Will he get the remaining ticket to the APAC Cup, or will YUMARU came back strong from his loss yesterday against Osaru to win and get that ticket to join Osaru against representing Group C in the APAC Regional Cup happening really, really soon? So last round, ETOWARU show some incredible performance against MATSU, a giant SWC matches. YUMARU, a newcomer, will he be able to show that dominating performance that he showed us yesterday in this match? He won against MATSU, he won against MARU, He lost against Osaru, but it was a very, very close game. So he's no pushover. He's an incredible player. And he'll show us today what it means to use a 4-star unit once again. I hope that is going to happen, because whenever I see something new, I'm gonna go just super excited. Yeah? Let's jump right into it, guys. Cue the battle music. The music. The music. It's happening soon, I swear. There it is. Man, this is some very lame, pathetic dance, but the final's happening, so let's go, guys. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be exciting. I'm ready. What is going to be the pre-ban between ETOWARU, and YUMARU? It's gonna be Gianna and Oliver pre-ban here. The first pick goes to YUMARU. So YUMARU's gonna be on the right and ETOWARU is gonna be on the left. So YUMARU, are you gonna go for the Marsha first pick? Or are you no more Oliver? It's either Marsha or Nana. No, it's gonna be Shizuka. Today is switching up a little bit. Today is more about Shizuka, huh? ETOWARU has the first 2 pick available to him. Is he going for a Vanessa Dominic? I saw that. He can combo that with Riley, Molong, and Yanga later on. And it's a pretty solid team. And have speed lead available too. But maybe he's going to switch it up with a control comp. But I don't think he's that kind of person. He's going to go for a Nana Marsha this time. He's going to go slow as well with no speed lead first. So now it's the chance for YUMARU to snatch the speed lead away from ETOWARU. He might go for the Vanessa. No more Oliver this time. So maybe he's gonna go for Praha Tessarion. Tessarion is a very popular unit, and right now he is countering 2 strong passive on ETOWARU's side. So definitely a decent pick here. And Praha, Praha is the jack of all trade nowadays. She provides almost everything you need in a match in just one unit. And RT is all about how many roles can you feel in one unit. And the more you can bring to the table, the better. And Praha is definitely a very high value pick. Over there, we have a Moore and a Dominic. So we have Strip into defense break into a lot of damage. ETOWARU immediately picked up the Vanessa, trying to outspeed the enemy team. And what is going to be the last pick here to stop this damage coming out from ETOWARU? It's going to be a Changpeng last pick for YUMARU. So he has... Oh, but the team setup, if either Pra or Changpeng get banned, then it's a little bit hard for them to release their full potential. And ETOWARU has a strong last pick available to him as well. Maybe he's going to ban out that Changpeng and pick a strong water unit here. He's going to pick up the Segment to potentially counter Changpeng or Shizuka, because a Swift Segment should be able to outspeed these 2 units on Violent, even with the speed leader. So I think it is going to be a ban. It's either one of the Revivers going to get banned, and then ETOWARU will focus on killing the other Reviver, or reset one of the Reviver and kill the Changpeng immediately. So I think YUMARU has to ban one of the damage dealer. He's going to ban out the Moore, taking away the speed lead, and ETOWARU is going to ban one of the Revive, and it's going to be the Shizuka, because Shizuka not only bring the Revive, but also a lot more utility. First turn belongs to the Segment on Swift, getting the first turn, and the Segment on Swift missing the first turn. As usual, Praha get the value Violent proc to get the sleep going potentially, and the speed buff as well for the Tessarion damage, and she's gonna get the sleep on everybody. That is very important. On everybody. But Changpeng cannot really follow up well, but hey, it's okay, because with speed buff, he's gonna lap the enemy rather easily. Maybe Tessarion's gonna go for the damage on the Marsha right now, if he wants to. Gonna go for the Dominic, taking away Dominic damage, and also taking away Dominic life immediately. But Marsha is gonna use the opportunity to bring down the Changpeng as well. Will he let this Dominic die to natural cause? He's gonna die to the dots and lose all the attack bar. But the violent proc is gonna happen, and he's gonna violent proc from death to take away the Changpeng first life, and it's not looking really good for YUMARU right now because he went from a very good position to a very bad one in a swing of RNG. There was nothing that YUMARU could do, and ETOWARU is capitalizing on the momentum, taking away the Changpeng. Tesan's bringing down the Dominic very, very soon, but he needs to get a good proc to Oblivion the Nana at the same time as well, because right now he cannot kill anyone clean just yet. But a lot of pressure because the segment's moving with the defense break, and the Masha is moving very soon as well, and that's going to be a lot of damage on this Tesarion. And the defense break is happening, the stun on the Praha, and here is the segment having the reset available on the Vanessa, but he's going to top it off with even more debuff, and the Masha skill 2 available, and he's going to take down the Vanessa or the Tesaron very, very easily, and Tesaron is going to be the victim here from the Masha damage, and there's nothing Tesaron could do. The Dominic is still having that turn to finish off the Tesarion. One more stack for the Nana, and ETOWARU is gonna take the first game. Oh my god, the aggressiveness from ETOWARU team, it was unstoppable. YUMARU from a winning position to instantly getting dominated so quickly. The Martian not letting go of the violence just yet, and she's gonna keep going unstoppable. There was nothing that YUMARU could do besides watch his team die one by one. ETOWARU. Oh my god. He was just relentless. Unstoppable. Wow. Nothing that YUMARU could do. Nothing that YUMARU could do. He got the first Vio proc. He thought he was in the green. He was out of the woods. He was done. But then ETOWARU was like, nah, buddy. This game just got started. I missed the reset, but I'm not going to miss these damage output. What just happened? It was so quick. I blink and YUMARU team is gone. Pretty much. We're going to game 2. It's best of 5, so winning one game doesn't mean anything just yet. I think it is going to be a Nana pre-ban here. Probably going to be a Nana Shizuka pre-ban potentially. We haven't seen any same pre-ban just yet. Both players can pre-ban the same monster, but so far we haven't seen that yet. So what is it going to be? Is it going to be a Nana Masha pre-ban? Or maybe it's going to be Oliver Nana pre-ban. The Oliver can be pre-ban on the other side, I think. It's not... Wow, it's a very intense pre-ban round already. It's a Changpeng Shizuka pre-ban. Oh, interesting. First pick for ETOWARU. Is it going to be a Shizuka or a Nana first pick here? Which one is it going to be? Oh, no more Shizuka. It's getting it was pre-banned. So probably going to be Nana here. So I think YUMARU is going to take away the Masha and Dominic somehow. He's going to take the Oliver, but no more Shizuka. So it's going to go for a Praha. No, it's going to go for a Masha here for the first 2 pick. What is ETOWARU going to do against this? Is he going to go for like a Vanessa Riley position? He's going to go for a Riley and Jäger position here. Even though Jäger doesn't really counter anyone on YUMARU team just yet, because they're more about attack bar reduction, but Jäger is just a raw big damage dealer on its own. Will we see the Delphoy once again? Because it countered both Jäger and Nana. It's going to be Praha from YUMARU, and it's going to be Molong for big damage. So no Delphoy today. Last pick for ETOWARU here. Seeing Molong and Praha. Is he going to pick up a Diana? It's going to be a Dominic instead. And a Celia. Wow. Oh, that's new. And the Delphoy getting picked up for YUMARU finally. And Delphoy is saying goodbye immediately. And wait a minute. We got 2 new units on the table. And they both went out with the band face. Oh man, I was hoping to see them perform. but they went out so quickly. Goes to show when you pick a right unit at the right time, it doesn't matter if it's a rare niche Nat 5 or it's a 4-star unit, it's gonna get banned. And here comes the first turn from YUMARU. He got the strip, he got the damage, but nothing is getting done right now just yet. He needs to push back the Riley and the Nana, or else things are gonna look really, really bad. Here's the turn from the Dominic, looking for a target to bring down. And the Jäger follow-up as well. It's going to be the Oliver getting the focus here. Nana with the AoE defense break available. Stunning the Praha. Oliver going to bring down the Jäger attack bar. But Jäger still going to move very, very soon. And the Dominic's going to finish off the Oliver. Not quite yet. Praha didn't get the Violent proc here. The Molong has a chance to kill somebody. But remember, the Jäger's going to take a turn very, very soon. And the Riley has the heal and the protection available for the team. And protecting the team away from the Oliver attack bar reduction. There's nothing that Oliver can do at this point. The Jäger's gonna do a lot of damage despite not taking a turn just yet. So Oliver, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna skill 3 straight into the Jäger? Trying to bring it down with the damage, raw damage, but definitely not gonna be enough. And the Jäger is still gonna stand strong and has 3 targets available for him. He's gonna do a lot of damage right here to bring down somebody. Which one is it going to be? It's going to be Oliver. First guys to go down. And the Dominic looking like it's going to bring down the Molong as well. The Molong is going to go down as well because there's no way to heal the Molong right here due to the heal block coming out from the Dominic. Bruh, still going to go for the heal just to heal the Marsha and herself and sleep the Nana. But was that anything important? Because right now the Molong is going to go down to the Riley. 2v4 immediately. And this Dominic is going to keep going and taking down the Marsha as well. Marsha looking like she's going to go down any moment here. She can take down the Jäger, but there's 2 more Jäger to come. Jäger's not going to go down just yet. And Riley has the heal available in the attack buff as well. And this Jäger has skill 2 available. It's going to send the Marsha to join Oliver down there. And Praha's in a lot of trouble too. Dominic is going to do a lot of damage on the Praha. And there's nobody to stop it. Oh my god. ETOWARU completely destroyed YUMARU in game 2. Unstoppable. ETOWARU on his way to the APAC Regional Cup. And YUMARU doesn't seem like he has any plan to stop it from happening. Wow. You can't play Bruiser with this guy. He has the healing, he has the Jäger, he has the Dominic damage, he has everything available. You have to pre-ban his Nana or take it away from him. If not, with the Nana snowball effect, it's just unstoppable at this point. Wow. ETOWARU. How can YUMARU stop him? Is this gonna be the greatest comeback of APAC preliminary, or is it gonna be a stomp from ETOWARU? YUMARU, you gotta think of a plan really, really fast because time is running out. What is going to be the pre-ban here? Is it going to be Nana? Dominic? Oh my god, it's so hard. YUMARU has the first pick now. He might take the Nana and maybe pre-ban Oliver. He's thinking about it. It's going to be a Gianna Oliver pre-ban once again. First pick goes to YUMARU. He did take the Shizuka first, but maybe now he will realize that, hey, Nana is a much bigger problem. Is he going to change? He's going to take the Nana away from ETOWARU. So ETOWARU right now has the option to go for Marsha and Praha first pick, or he can go for Shizuka and Dominic first pick as well. Any combination of those will be very, very scary. Shizuka, Marsha, Dominic. But hey, he might surprise me with something else. Will he? Oh, he's going to go for a more first pick. Getting the speed lead control in early. He might switch it up. So here's the Changpeng, taking away the Changpeng from ETOWARU and also the Marsha. So that Marsha is kind of weird here though, because Marsha is not exactly very good against 2 water unit. So ETOWARU can potentially focus more on water and ban out the potential wind unit. He has the... He's going to go Celia Oberon. Oh my god, that's what I want to see. That's some weird things. So last pick from YUMARU will be the Vanessa and potentially a Praha. It's going to be a Delphoid once again. ETOWARU has the option to go for Mephisto and banning out the Delphoid or Changpeng. Delphoid with the 4-1 loss. Wow, 4 win, 1 loss. Incredible win rate for YUMARU, but it might be the very last of Delphoid we're ever going to see. But hey, some people from other region might be picking up on the Delphoid strat. He's going to pick that Thessarion last pick here. So, looking like he might be banning out the Vanessa or the Delphoid. It's going to be the Delphoid ban, and it's going to be the Oberon ban. Delphoid being an incredible last pick unit is something that you didn't expect happening. So, we get to see the very first Celia game in SWC coming out from ETOWARU. And the Celia is not exactly very fast, right? Not bad, faster than a Changpeng at least. And she's going to go for the skill 1, get the violent proc. So the speed tune is a little bit tricky because was that intent to happen? Maybe the Mora was a bit too slow because the Celia could have gone for the AoE sleep if she go after the Mora. But right now Shizuka has the AoE sleep available and also the AoE Oblivion available as well, and it might be one of the Mr. Oblivion will get the violent proc though. ETOWARU is on his way to the APAC Regional Cup and nothing's gonna stop it. Mr. Oblivion once again. So right now the only thing that Shizuka has is the sleep, and she's going to use it. The sleep and the stun and the defense break available, but no follow-up for the damage. Here's the Celia trying to go for the sleep maybe on the Marsha. She is going to go for the sleep on the Marsha. Wow, nothing really happened right there. What a... How did the animation happen? But hey, she could have followed with a single target sleep and get it done easily. And the Tessarion need to land the Oblivion on the Nana to finish off the Vanessa if he decides to go. Oh, he's going to go for the kill. He could have gone for the Nana though, but now it's a bit too late. But hey, he can still go for the Nana and then use the Shizuka to finish off the Vanessa here with a skill 1. No, gonna save it a little bit later and miss the Oblivion on the Nana once again. Oh my god, this Thessarion is not really landing the things that he needs to do. Can she sleep the Changpeng? That's gonna be the most important sleep in this game. And it got resisted. But will this more go for the stun on the Changpeng? Or is he gonna finish off the Vanessa? He's gonna finish off the Vanessa using the Nana stack finally. Might as well. Oh my god, triple despair stun coming out from the Changpeng, shutting down the entire enemy team. And the Marsha is gonna use the opportunity immediately to bring down the Thessarion, getting the Nana one more stack. But the Celia control the Marsha incredibly well. And I think that's the natural counter right there. The thing about Thessarion is that when you revive Thessarion with the Shizuka, he cannot land Oblivion anymore. So this Shizuka and the Mora is waiting for the opportunity to bring down the enemy team with an AoE debuff coming out from Shizuka. This Changpeng, is he going to land Despair Stun again? He's going to land another 2 Despair Stun. And the team's going to use the opportunity to bring down the Celia. YUMARU is not out of the fight just yet. He's still gonna make it to game 4 because the team look like it's gonna be on its way of winning, and the Marsha's gonna bring it home. Another Despair Stun coming out from the Changpeng. Oh my god, YUMARU is not done with SWC and he's gonna take it to the game 4. Oh my god, YUMARU, he's still in here, guys. He's not done just yet. We are taking it to game 4. ETOWARU has to take a step back to reevaluate his strategy right there. But that triple Despair Stun from Changpeng completely swing the flow of the match to YUMARU advantage. Oh my god. That Despair Stun from the Changpeng. Wow, wow, wow. Look what we have here. The greatest comeback of APAC prelim is about to happen between YUMARU and ETOWARU. We are going to game 4. Wow, wow, wow. This is unpredictable, guys. This is unpredictable. And I need to get some water because I'm sweating. What is going to be the pre-ban here? It is going to be Shizuka Changpeng. ETOWARU definitely hate that Changpeng already. That triple Despair Stun was incredible. And his first pick is going to be... Is it going to be Nana? Come on, $5 for Nana. Oh my god, it's going to be Nana coming out from ETOWARU, and YUMARU will get the Oliver and Masha. Very similar to the game that he lost. Things are happening exactly the way that he lost previously, so he gotta switch it up a little. He ain't switching up anything. But he's gonna go with the Mephisto to counter the Nana revive very early on. I feel like last pick coming out from YUMARU will be a very strong damage dealer. He is going for the kill. So ETOWARU, what is your plan? Is it going to be Vanessa banning the Mephisto? Or will you let the Mephisto through and pick something else? It's going to be Celia and Dominic once again. So are we seeing the Delphoid last pick? But I think he should go for a stripper last pick. Like a Praha or another damage. I would say even Icarus. Banning out the Nana. Go in for the kill. What is it going to be? It's going to be a protection unit. It's going to be a Wusa here to deal with the damage and the defense break. So it's going to be a Celia ban potentially. And it's definitely going to be a Mephisto ban or a Wusa ban here. It's going to be a Mephisto ban. It's going to be a Celia ban. ETOWARU will have to deal with this 3-turn immunity and shield. But YUMARU will have to deal with the Nana revive, which is not something that you like to deal with on a daily basis, for sure. Alright guys, this is game number 4 between YUMARU and ETOWARU. Will ETOWARU get the ticket in this game, or will we go to a game 5? Protection is on. Attack buff is on. So remember, Jäger hit through shield and Dominic damage with attack buff can be very, very scary. So Oliver might die. But before that, maybe the Molong's gonna bring down the Jäger right now. Molong going in, big damage. And the Molong is in a lot of trouble though. If the Dominic Violent proc, no Violent proc from Dominic right here. And the Jäger survived the damage from the Oliver. And oh my god, he's gonna take down the Molong. No way. No way that just happened. So right now the Jäger's gonna go down, but the Nana is gonna bring the Jäger back and his HP is healthy, but the Masha is not gonna let this opportunity go. He's gonna bring down the Jäger once again, and the Oliver is looking to take down his Jäger, but the Dominic is saying no. He's gonna do a lot of damage to the Oliver, scare the Oliver away a little bit, and the Jäger's still getting focused here, but no more damage is coming out, and the protection from the Riley is happening very, very soon. Can this Oliver bring this game home? No, not enough damage. And the Riley is going to do a lot of healing for this Jäger and immunity as well. Protecting the Jäger from the potential defense break from the Masha. And the Jäger with attack buff and defense break available. No defense break, but the damage is going to be huge. But the Jäger's looking like it's going to go down to the Masha here. Masha's going to take down the Jäger finally. And the Wusa looking to protect the Oliver. But not quite yet. The Oliver's going to go down to the Dominic. And the Masha is low on health as well. And the Dominic is protected by the immunity. And he's going to do a lot of damage on this Masha. Masha being fired, but that doesn't matter because Dominic hit ignore defense. And Masha lose her beast. Has the protection from the Wusa. But it's not looking good because attack buff on Dominic as well. Dominic looking like he's out for the hunt. And the damage from Masha is negligible at this point. Dominic, on the other hand, do so much damage to the Masha, taking out the Masha. And ETOWARU will be the winner of today's final because there's no way this Wusa is going to bring anyone down on his own. ETOWARU is not finished with his game just yet. YUMARU is not quitting until the very end. He is gonna fight like a true gamer and he's gonna stay in this match, try and do as much damage to the Dominic as possible. But Dominic is not gonna be easy. It's just not gonna be easy to take down this Dominic. He do so much damage and there's no way that YUMARU can come back from this. We have to say goodbye to YUMARU journey in SWC because ETOWARU is going to do his last attack and he is going to be the final winner of today's APAC preliminary. And he is going to be the next qualified player in the APAC Regional Cup. Congratulations to ETOWARU for having a stellar performance today, winning all the way from the loser bracket to defeating YUMARU in the final 3-1, getting that ticket, joining Osaru in the APAC Regional Cup in Bangkok, Thailand after the prelim is over. Congratulations, ETOWARU. Congratulations. He is going to be qualified for the APAC Regional Cup. One step closer to the World Final, representing Japan. Congratulations. Well done. Well done. A lot of games were played today. A lot of stress. A lot of difficult moments. But he withstand all of them and came out victorious. Now, let's take a look at the highlight of the final between ETOWARU and YUMARU. This game was just... I don't even know what to say. I thought that YUMARU was going to win, but no. Masha was relentless. Masha was unstoppable, moving, doing so much damage every single turn. There was nothing that YUMARU could do but lose every single unit one by one to Masha Dominic damage. And that was game 1. Now we move on to game 2. I think the turn 1 of YUMARU was not clear. He couldn't kill anyone, couldn't stun anything, and his unit once again get taken down one by one by the damage of the Jäger and the Dominic. Not having any slow debuff, any attack by pushback was definitely not a good thing against Dominic and Jäger, because he couldn't control the Riley, and the damage from these two units, which is too big, too much. This one was incredible though. I want to see that moment where the Changpeng completely shut down the entire team with his triple despair proc right here. He stopped the entire team and allowed the Masha to just pull this game together with her damage. Incredible performance from the Changpeng right there. The spare rune is still insane. Absolutely insane. The last game though, I'm not too sure about this one, but it was really unfortunate that the Oliver couldn't kill the Jäger right here. And you know what happened after that? Attack buff Jäger. Definitely gonna bring down the Molong. And the Dominic damage was just too much for the Wusa to handle. Wusa was good at the first turn, but after that Dominic damage was just too much. Way too much. And ETOWARU will be the victorious gamer today. He'll be moving on to the APAC Regional Cup representing Group C together with Osaru, winning YUMARU in the best of 5. He went all the way from the loser round 2 to the loser final, winning so many matches today. Tough one for him, for sure. Congratulations, yeah? Huge congratulations. So after today, we will have America later on. For you guys who are watching SWC, we are having America qualifier. Some of the most popular players in the world will be joining you guys in the America qualifier later on. For Asia, it's going to be midnight, but for America and Europe, it's going to be at a very good time for you guys to watch and enjoy. And look at this. This will be the final preliminary group, Group D, between some of the most popular players as well from Asia. We have O2 we have Judah, Zara, Jin Yao, Diligent, a legend player, finalist contender. This group is stacked with some of the strongest players in the world. And it's going to happen next week, August 27, August 28. It's going to be the weekend, same time, same place with me as well. So I hope to see you guys next week for the battles of the giants of Summoners who are right here. This is what we call just final happening in preliminary, potentially. Yeah? These players, any one of these players can be a finalist in SWC 2022. And we are having them in the prelim. So that's going to be a great treat for you guys next week. And that is it for the matches today. For the Group C preliminary, we have Osaru and we have ETOWARU joining us in the APAC Regional Cup. Up next is something that you guys have been waiting for since the very first minute of the stream. You guys have been calling out to this one particular moment. And you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you're on your phone, if you're on your tablet, open up the stream chat. It's about to happen really, really soon. And it's going to be one of the best things that you ever received today. You guys wanted it. And we are going to give it to you right now. So just wait patiently. It's about to happen. Okay? It is about to happen. For you guys, for you American, my fellow Americans out there, you can finally go to sleep. I know it's 3 a.m. I know it's 4 a.m. where you at. I'm not trying to keep you here anymore. But before I tell you the good things, the news that I have to tell you is that Summoners War is going to have a collaboration with Cookie Run Kingdom. Did you know that you're going to get a Nat 5 collab cookie free giveaway and collab exclusive scroll to summon for the new monster and various other gifts for you, and a huge event happening on August 29th. The date might change, but August 29th, remember that collaboration between Summoners and Cookie Run Kingdom is gonna be awesome. You don't want to miss it. You'll be summoning a lot of new monsters today. So if you're doing TOA, save that scroll, save that crystal, maybe farm a little bit less because the new cookie monster might be incredible. See, I got you guys. I got you guys. I got you guys right there. Life changing. I know. No way. It's happening. The collaboration is real. I can't even believe it myself, but it's actually real. Collaboration between Summoners War and Cookie Run Kingdom, a very popular IP. And the monster looks incredible as well. I've seen the sneak peek for the Holy Berry or the Pure Vanilla, but right now, the code is available, finally. You guys have been asking for it, so if on your phone, hey, maybe take a look at the stream chat. You might be able to see the code. It's going to be APAC What High. Once again, APAC WATHAI is going to be 100 energy and 1 mystical scroll. So if you're saving for the collaboration, this scroll that you get right now might be your new Dark Cocoa Warrior, your Pure Vanilla Queen, your Holy Berry Champion. In this particular scroll right now, you don't know yet, but it might happen. And that is pretty much it for today's stream. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. Before you leave, hit the like on the stream to support the channel. And I'll see you guys next week on SWC 2022 Group D Qualifier. See you soon. Have a good day.